with these people.
Hello, motherfuckers!
I'm ready to eat me alive, yo. They're gonna eat me in the comment section. Yo. I'm ready.
They expect that kind of stuff from me. You just went in.
I answered, sir.
I'm ready for war with these people. Yo, go ahead, hit me with the comments. I got the pads on. Got the Gatorade.
And Ricky found out where LeBron going. He's taking his ass to Spain.
Yeah.
We all good.
Welcome back to GMG, episode 30. We about 3 people short today, but we gonna let it ride with just us 4. Everybody go ahead. Y'all, it's the usual people. We got a new guy in here for today. Let's start with you, Chris.
John Lou. Oh, my bad.
Hey man, it's Manny Fresh, illegitimate son in the building. What's going on, fam? Follow me on Twitter at fatsnacks.com. I don't know. I'm probably gonna change my shit to that. You know, subscribe to the channel, people.
All right. Next, we got. Hey, look, if you like GMG, you're gonna need to go over to Abel Green's channel anyway, because he does a podcast on Sundays. I was in the last one. I'll probably be in the next one. Make sure you go down to the link in the description, because he also does a podcast, and his shit is clean, and his comments is easier than mine, because mine ain't live. Say what's up.
How is that? Like, I don't get it.
Team Green,
you don't set yourself. You
gonna mess up intros though? You gonna mess up the intros?
No.
My bad.
That's what
I'm taking nowhere, man.
No.
I'm telling you, I set him up.
What's going on? H-hour heads, you already know what it is. Abel Green, let's go.
Y'all already know who it is. The 3-minute gamer. Don't kill me today with the comments, please. They dying. They're killing me softly, just little by little, man. Yeah, they're killing me. Yeah. They got son. They be hurting my feelings. I'm like, yo, what the hell you just said? They be like, why
you know they're gonna talk about your hack you got a hat on. They say you gonna hide that headline. You already know it's coming, man.
They called me. Somebody put a meme out saying shredded hairline HD.
I saw that.
Somebody put a picture of a highway that was broken.
This shit.
That's disrespect.
I was like,
people think that Ricky is soft. Ricky's the. Somebody said, where's it at?
What they said? Come on.
He said, why does everyone hate on Ricky?
I don't think they hate on him. I think they just joke around.
Is because Devin77. So Peacefire12 said, why does everybody hate on Ricky? Devin7799 responded with, Ricky's the comedic relief on the podcast. That's true. Like every podcast, gotta have that guy. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, it's Ricky. You know what I mean? He's here because you never know what he's gonna say next. Never.
Yo.
Right.
I mean, we got a junior up in here. We got this guy.
Yeah, let
motherfuckers.
I heard Chris John Lou in it.
We got to tell the people what you did, Chris. Now Ricky just said it made a lot of
say anything. I'm gonna have all these guys on my back. They're gonna jump on your back after.
Right. I can shoulder the load, baby, because I can shoulder the load. All right. I can do it.
You gotta get initiated if you're gonna be in here, Chris.
All right.
What Chris said on Sunday during the podcast.
No, let me do it. No, I tried it.
No, you gotta let Keith do it.
He said 2 outrageous things. Number 1, he said, ain't Ubisoft the people that made Halo?
Hashtag greatness.
And
this was live. This was live.
And then he said, The Last of Us, when it comes to PS4, they can make $1 billion.
No lie, true story.
He said The Last of Us can make $1 billion on the remaster.
Hey, no, that's not even.
Brought to you by GameStop, motherfucker. Come get your pre-orders.
No, wait, hold on. And that's the funny shit. You work at GameStop, right?
I work at GameStop, son. 19 and I'm killing it.
How many hours you get though?
Brother get 2 hours a week. Real life. I'm filling out the food stamp cards tomorrow, so don't worry about it. Brother gonna eat.
Let's go ahead and throw this out there. There's only 4 of us this week.
Yeah.
What we're gonna start doing. This was Abel Green's idea because he's a man of great structure. Is I'm gonna have you all. If you want to ask us live questions, tweet me because I get notifications when I get tweeted. The comments are weird or delayed and shit like that. So you can tweet me, Ricky, Chris, or Abel. And if we get some good questions and stuff, we'll answer those throughout the podcast. Well, we'll try. We're not always the best at getting to that stuff. But,
I'm going to go ahead and put our Twitter handles in the comments right now. Let
me get your Twitter.
You was able to change mine because this is the last time I'm ever going to change it.
Yeah. Let me do that.
And guys, also, please,
3-minute gamer, yo.
Try to be mature and responsible. Give us great questions so we could elaborate with good feedback. You know what I mean? Try not to be silly.
I'm tired of talking about the same thing. I'd rather, because then I see the comments and I see you guys bring up a lot of interesting things, and I'm like, damn, yo, we never get to bring those up. Exactly.
I'd
rather talk about what y'all want to talk about.
Exactly.
Too much. I'm going to put all our Twitter links in the chat, so you know.
So hashtag GMG, message all everybody here on the panel. The links are down below. You know me at MrAbelGreen. You know Ricky, 3-minute gamer, the 3-minute gamer at the 3-minute gamer. Chase xChaseMoney.
And mine is UNCK_groovy or groovy. So go ahead.
_ Ubisoft / #Halo.
# Best Buy. Get your pre-orders ASAP.
And also, to let you guys know, if I see your comment, I like what's going on or whatever, I will favorite it. So just to let you know, I'm watching. So, guys, hit me up.
He's watching.
He said I'm watching.
He's watching.
Damn. All right, whatever.
Okay, let's go ahead and hop into this.
Yes, let's do it.
First and foremost, Chris, you brought up something you wanted to talk about, so let's go ahead and make that first. About this $200 piece of greatness or whatever. Go ahead, brother, bring it in.
All right. So apparently Microsoft, what they plan on doing is they want to release a Kinect that can hook up to your PC worth $200. I don't know what the updates are or anything, but right now, I'm going to test out my Kinect. Xbox on. Okay, so that didn't work. So now I'm asking you people right here, Chase, Abel, Ricky, do y'all want to spend $200 for about a 3-pound webcam? Because the thing is heavy, yo. It's about 3 pounds, man.
Ricky, hold it up. He got one in his hand.
This is considered a weapon. This is not a webcam. This is a weapon. This shit is heavy as hell, and it fell on my foot, and it hurt.
It's about 3 pounds, ain't it, man? It feel heavy as hell, yo.
Okay.
Yo, heavy as shit.
Well, first of all, we didn't want the Kinect with the fucking Xbox One. Why would we go out and purchase a separate Kinect for PC for $200 when you can buy a Logitech C920, C910, C930,
and a smaller one.
Smaller for about $70.
If it's this size?
No, I'm using my webcam is about this big. That's what I use for my podcast and for my vlogs.
Right.
I got no lighting. It doesn't look as good as Abel's shit, but it gets the job done. But that webcam cost me $70. Don't let nobody tell you no bullshit about voice recognition and all of that, because we've had voice recognition for the last well over 10 years.
Yeah.
Some of the earliest cell phones had that shit on there, and it worked. So don't let nobody tell you that Kinect voice recognition is like the greatest shit ever. These high quality webcams you can buy for a third of the price will get it done.
Yo, for real. That's real talk. And think about it. I think honestly, if you're going for a webcam, just go for a Logitech. All the webcams got is great quality. And if you're trying to go big with I'm talking about like a DSLR camera, I go with Canon. I'm just saying, because there's people that really actually use their DSLR for that, but you don't need any of that. Yeah, you see like that.
Right now, this is it. Yeah, Ricky's definitely right. Definitely go, if you're looking for that DSLR look, definitely go with the Canon. But aside from that, the Kinect, it still hasn't proven itself on its own console. Let's be honest here. So for them to actually separate it and then have the price tag, and I pray to God that's a mistake. The price tag at $200, that's atrocious. That's unacceptable.
And you know what's really bad, man? The Xbox user people who bought the Xbox with the Kinect, we came and traded in, man. I asked my manager, yo, can I trade in my Kinect? He said, no, we don't take Kinects. So I'm like, damn, man. And even if we do trade in, you know my job, we're gonna give you about $15.
15
store credit. Hey, if you come to Ohio, I might hook you up, brothers. So just you know, I might hook you up, you know, but it's still terrible, man.
My thing is like the Kinect would be great, but the cost that it took to actually get it bundled with the system, and the fact that they allocated some system resources to that could have went to other stuff.
Right.
You know, I don't like that. Like 360 had it pretty right, where you go out, you buy a Kinect.
Why that's just separate?
Yes. Yeah. 360.
Right. Nothing was taken away from the 360.
Right.
For the Kinect, but on Xbox One, we all know part of the problem was that the
They
Kinect
could have just had this running off of like a server, like having all the software compatibility and everything, the hardware specs, everything. They should have just had it running off of like a cloud service,
Yeah, exactly.
or an app or something. Because I don't just like look at how was the 360 able to run its games and do everything properly, and no issues with games after that. But with the Xbox One, I guess I don't know why they decided to make. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Kinect on the Xbox One is flawless. I don't get no glitches when I tried it. You did no glitches, no freezes. I don't even use the show. I'm sorry, but no glitches.
It depends. It works real good when you got hooked up to your cable. It works up. It works real
that's
well
what they
when
made
you got
it
cable.
for. But I'm like, yo, like what they need to do is go back to the drawing board and be like, look, we need to come out with this huge patch and just take out everything that was involved with the Kinect, every piece of software inside with the Kinect, and just do it off of a server and let it run off that because it's not working with.
I don't think it's going to be that. I think they're going to legit try to sell us a brand new Kinect. I think that's what's going to happen. I don't think they're smart enough.
I wish the Kinect would have been compatible with the PC from the beginning. You know.
Yeah.
Because this is a separate. It's for Windows. Like it's a separate Kinect you have to get. You can't just take your Xbox One Kinect.
Yeah, look,
off.
it's not even like what the hell kind of port is this? Like
yeah. See,
and you know what? Microsoft, I can't even say them only. You know, Sony as well. They got a great camera. Why didn't they just make it USB? They would have sold more units that way, so that PC users and whatever laptop, you know, whatever was able to use it. So both of them fucked up on that. I don't know why they made their shit for their console only use. They could have had this camera be used for like the PS3, or the Kinect camera be used for the Xbox 360. Like I don't know why they didn't do that.
Here's a good question. Do y'all? Well, first of all, I'm not. Again, we don't work for these people. We don't know what they do. I wonder how much of them unbundling the Kinect from the Xbox was part of their decision to actually try to sell it separately. I mean, do you feel like they're trying to get, I guess, the money back from the Kinect? Right. Yeah. I mean, it's basically double dipping. Because now it's 200, man. That's I could have rocked with 100. I wouldn't have bought one.
Right.
But it's like I don't think that was I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? That's more fair. But 200.
Yeah, 200 definitely went overboard to me. And shout out to the comment section. You guys, I do have your tweets. We will be getting to them, and you guys are.
Yeah, definitely. I'm seeing a lot right now.
I'm seeing a lot right now myself. But yeah, the Kinect at $200. That price range is unfair. And listen, I'm not even a Kinect type of person. I would say I'm with Chase. Come down to 100. Meet me around 80 to 100. Then you have something. Even though I'll tell you right now, I'm not going to buy it. But that's a good price point for the entry-level gamer or consumer that want to dibble-dabble.
Better prices on what the PS4 camera is, about $60, man.
No, be honest,
that's what it should be.
But the price of the camera was $50 or $59, and then they made it $70. I was like, damn, wow. They made so much money off of it, and they're still selling.
How is it? I just don't understand how it's $200. I mean, the Kinect we all knew was clearly the $100 difference between the PS4 and the Xbox One. So I'm not understanding.
Is that 4K in it?
I mean, it has motion controls. People act like that's groundbreaking too. These webcams, people use the webcams that people use for podcasts and stuff to actually have house security with motion detection.
Right.
So it's not like the Kinect. I mean, is that much better than a person who's using a simple webcam setup for security cameras for their house, which people do. It's not that expensive. It's not that expensive at all. You can buy three C920s and you can set up yourself, webcam security for your whole house. So I don't want to hear that shit.
The only way I could think of is they have like high quality. I'm talking about even if like you see how my light source looks a little bit yellowish, so that's why my camera shows blurry. If that shit is that immaculate and perfect, where it doesn't matter what color light source you have, that shit shows crisp. Like it shows like Abel's crisp video at all times. Then I understand the technology they put, but I don't know. Like it doesn't. $200 for a camera, you can save a little bit more and get yourself a fucking video recorder. Yeah, you
I
don't
want to
need
see if we can find the specs on this because I'm here. Connect for Windows sensor components. Is that what this is called?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see if we can find these specs.
My seconds. Terry, he sent us an article. I linked it in the chat that we got going on.
All right, from what I see, don't. I'm not 100%. This is the same thing, but basically it has 30 frames per second, 16 kilohertz, 24-bit mono modulation. That's not good. So the audio format is mono, so you don't even get sound from two speakers, and it's 30 frames per second. Again, I don't give a shit about frames per second in regards to
But $200 price range, you're expecting that.
But yeah, with a $200 price tag, if you're gonna have somebody pay that much, and you only have mono for your audio, like people don't understand. Like nobody uses mono for audio. Like not even your fucking cell phone is mono. Like if you have an iPhone or Android, a Galaxy or whatever,
stereo, right?
It's stereo. You get sound from two side, left and right. Mono is like one. That's ass.
It's centered. It's just centered.
Right.
Centered.
Right.
That's it. Like that's all it is. But all in all, Kinect. I wish Kinect was more revolutionary than it actually boasted to be. And the price tag's just not warranted. That's just my final words on it. Hopefully that's a mistake and it comes down. But gamers, if you buy that, God bless you. God bless you. I don't know.
I mean, I don't think any. To be honest with you, I think it comes to a point where I think only someone with a lot of money, I think, or someone who has a channel who does a lot of unboxings, I think those people will probably get it. I don't think just a normal gamer or average gamer is going to go out their way to really get it and then defend the features on it and the price. I think someone, for example, my boy, Poppy G-Funk, he's a cool guy, genuine and everything. I believe he might get it because he gets a deal. He gets a good deal on his things. I believe he'll get it for, an unboxing purposes and giveaway purposes. But I think as far as him wanting to actually buy it and mount it to use it, or someone like me, Chase, Abel, and even Chris, I don't think that's just not – I don't think it doesn't make any sense. I don't see any of us or people, you guys in the comment section even going out your way, saving money to buy. I'd rather you guys go out and buy some Tritons or some decent headsets. Fuck a camera.
I'll even do you one better. We never know because there's always these converter cables and stuff. Eventually somebody's probably going to make a cable that converts your Xbox Kinect camera to a USB Kinect adapter. There's adapters like there's adapters where you can hook up your PlayStation 3 controller to the Xbox 360 or Xbox 360 controller to the PS3. There's adapters and shit like that, and the adapters are never going to run as high as something like that is going to cost you for $200. So I suggest. It might take a year, it might take a few months. We never know what those guys are doing, but I think it's possible. And I don't care what anybody says because those Xbox 360 controllers are very special. They have security, and they only are designed to work with the Xbox. But with this adapter I'm talking about, it actually makes it so that you can use a PS3 controller on the 360 because I use that for my PS3. So there's a possibility that we might see that down the road, and you might already have a Kinect. And you can use that, but now that they're dropping a $200 Kinect, I feel like somebody's going to go out, and then you'll be mad as hell when you find out that there's an adapter to use your Xbox Kinect on your PC for, like, let's say $40.
Right.
So,
yeah, that's it.
I wanted to put that out there.
Just like, for example, all right, it's just, for example, like, we all, like, for those who have a PS Vita, right, there's a little port in that Vita that we all assume was going to be useful later on. As far as like game capturing, like we thought it was gonna come out with a tool for it or something software, but still nothing, right? But in the UK, guys came out with this tool where they actually modified the PS Vita with another USB port, and now they're selling it for like $200. Or you could send your PS Vita in and for like about $150 or $100, and then they come with a USB port inside, and then you could plug it into your computer to your Elgato or whatever and start game capturing with it. I mean, not Elgato.
That's dope. That's dope.
No, they give you the software. They had the software, but you cannot find it nowhere online. It comes directly from those guys. You plug a USB into it, and all of a sudden you see in 1080p quality your PS Vita on your screen. You could game capture. So I can understand stuff like that. So I can see the Kinect being modified, like with a cable or a splitter or something like that, or even the PS4 camera. I'd rather do that than spend my money on a whole new camera.
No,
that's hot,
yeah,
though.
that's hot though, definitely. Chase, could I take a comment from the?
Go ahead.
All right, North. Shout out to North. I know I'm getting to you kind of late, but here we go. After seeing The Last of Us remastered, do you guys think that the $50 is worth the $50 purchase because it doesn't look that much better than the PS3 version? Chase, go ahead. What do you think?
All I can say is if you've been watching, number one, you know how I feel about remasters, unless it's a collection, and or other things are bundled with it. You know, I'm not really into that. I mean, $50 is more forgivable than a full 60, and it is a great game that you should play. And if you have a PS3, to play it on PS3. But if you have no other way to play it, the game is very good. I don't know. If you're watching videos on YouTube, you got to remember though, it's playing at 30 frames, so you're not going to see that improvement. But yeah, no, I feel the same way. I feel the same way about that stuff. Like, it does look a bit better, but it's not. To me, it's never $50 better. Like, even with Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider is a great game, but I mean, the question is like, is the definitive edition $60 better than the regular edition? And I don't think it was. That's just what I think.
Yeah. From what I've seen with the visuals on the PlayStation 4 version, I just seen darker colors. That's really what I've seen from the screenshots.
Yeah.
That's
what I really see. Yeah, to be honest with you, just to be very trill with it and be real with it, I just seen a color variation. But
and like you can see the bricks and stuff in the background a little bit better. You see more gray hairs. That's about it. I really didn't see too much.
Basically, we're getting the kick of that 60 frames per second. Now, Naughty Dog has boasted that the game's going to be locked in more or less at 60 frames, and that's for both single player and multiplayer. So I'll see how that goes. If it runs at 60 frames, The Last of Us, that is going to be amazing. But besides that, $50 for it, I missed it last generation. I think it's worth it. But for other people, they have various reasons as why it's not. So I'm just going on my angle.
You want me to go or Chris goes?
Yeah. Go ahead, Ricky.
All right, cool. I seen the screenshots. I didn't see no video. I don't know if they came out with a video on it. Did they? No?
No,
I don't think so.
Well, the screenshots that they showed, all I really saw was, because if you played The Last of Us on the PS3, you notice it looked great. You know, for a PS3 game, 720, it looked great. So it never bothered me at all. But on the PS3 version, it did look very cinematic and like blurry-ish, which gave it that good effect because it gave a more horrifying effect because of the game style. So I liked it. When I saw this screenshot, I was like, they definitely took away, well, because I guess the 60 frames, they took away the motion blur of the character's face and everything. Everything looked crisp. They got more detail in the face bricks, but of course, it's not like they got a new engine, new technology. It's basically a port over. So yeah, I mean, does the price hurt me a little bit? It only hurts because I really want a huge discount considering I still got the PS3 disc version of it. But I mean, I would most likely spend the money on it only because they bringing back the multiplayer. Like, I like the multiplayer that much. I have now choices. I can play single player and multiplayer. And the 60 frames part, you guys are going to be able to see that later on YouTube anyway when they finally bring that feature to us. But I think as an HD collection, like that, still like what Chase said, that collection with the price, I don't agree with. Because it's a Naughty Dog game, if they would have been like, you know what, we're gonna add The Last of Us, but we're gonna also add like, you know, some of the old school, you know, Naughty Dog games like Crash, like what was it, Crash or Spyro? Crash. But like add something small. Like, I think these collections, they starting to just take advantage of us now because it's just a remaster game with nothing else being bought.
Nothing else. Yeah.
So if whoever buys the hard copy games, you know, some of them are able to sell them back. Some of them, those who buy digital, were screwed. But I think collections should just really start coming out with actual other games that make it a collection or, you know, HD remaster. That's just my opinion on that.
Should have been a $10 upgrade, man, for people to already pay for the game.
Right, I agree with that. I agree with that.
And I think the most 20 if they're gonna really try to be like, because
20, I roll with that too.
Just 10, because the multiplayer is so active, that's why I was gonna say, you know what, 20. Because you see, Definitive Edition, I screwed myself over $60, but honestly, that game should have been $10 upgrade, because the multiplayer was dead. All you was getting out of it was the single player.
Okay, Chris, you up?
All right, my main thing about it is the most graphics we probably gonna see is in actual cutscenes. That's when you're really gonna be able to tell the differences. If you ask me, from the screenshot that I saw, there's more fine hairs or whatnot. But from the gameplay, I've never played The Last of Us. I've seen walkthroughs of The Last of Us. If it has the same gameplay aspects in it, then yeah, it's going to be worth $50. So I know a lot of people from Xbox that got PS4, so that's going to be their revenue coming in. They're going to be able to experience the classic. So other than that, I really don't have a problem with it because it's not coming out to Xbox One or, it's not really affecting me. But as far as gamers that do get PS4s, I do say maybe throw in a bundle, maybe an old Spyro game or Crash. Just something, an old, nice little fun game to throw in there, man. Because they should get more bang for the buck.
Or give us a demo key to your next Naughty Dog project.
Right,
I mean, it doesn't even have to be.
there you go.
Just offer, just something would help. Not no like comic.
That's what I'm talking.
Also, I want to make note of one more thing too. These people are putting these price tags on, and I think we talked about this last week. Because of this whole graphical upgrade. I just want these guys to understand, like, I don't give a shit when it's just an HD collection. They don't need to go that deep in it to just improve the textures. Like, look at all the like we said last week, the collections that we've been getting previously. All they did was enhance a little bit, and they dropped it for the console. I don't know why they're trying to go in depth, trying to make it look like realistic. I would buy this game even if it looks similar to the last gen, as long as it's able, just like Uncharted. And by the way, did we speak about that yet?
Not yet.
All right, because what y'all about to say, I read something else that kind of it just ruined my hype for it though. So we'll talk about that in a minute. But I just think that these HD collections, they're lacking the content, and they're just trying to put the graphical push on it. And I think, just bring us a floodload of games, but in a collection. Don't just give us one game HD, all this 60 frame shit. I'm starting to just be like, fuck it, man. I just want to play all the Tomb Raider games, not just the one that I just finished beating.
I definitely agree with that, Rick. I definitely agree with that. And you know what? I see the way the pacing of the way the show's going. Guys, when we take the questions, consider it. Let's try to bang out the response to them quicker. You know what I mean? And just be done with it. So we can go on, because we're getting a lot of interaction and a lot of good questions.
I like this fucking guy. He's a manager.
He's right, because that's how he does it.
MrAbelGreen.
Last thing I just want to throw out there is like, they're like, okay, let's say like you got a VHS tape, right? DVDs look a lot better than VHS tapes. Blu-rays look a lot better than DVD. But do the remasters really look a lot better than the original games? Not like the shit I just said.
No.
Not like what I just said. Like, there's not that much of a jump.
It's like a 10 to 15% increase, if anything.
And they still have bugs. They never patch the bugs. From I'm just saying, from my experience with the Tomb Raider, certain shit that was going on, the aiming of the weapons was the biggest flaw in that game because they were sideways but the bullet shot straight. I don't know if you realize that, Abel. You never witnessed that in the game?
No.
Well,
I haven't played The Last of Us, so I'm
No. I'm talking about the Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider, yeah.
You never had that? Yeah, when you aimed the gun, she was aiming to the side, but the bullets were shooting straight. Like, they never. I figured coming back out with a game like that, you make sure you fix the potholes of what was fucking up the game, and they never did that. You see, that's what's wrong. So all you had was just a more crispier looking game, but it still had all the bugs.
Definitely agree.
All right, let's move on real quick because we spent so much time talking about Kinect. Just two things about the Xbox One. Number one, on eBay right now, I know a lot of people don't want to shop on eBay, but they're selling new Xbox Ones. You can get it for about $360. Sounds like a good price to me.
Nice.
So that's good. And also,
there's another thing going on. I think you can get an Xbox One with a $100 gift card as well.
Okay.
I think they have that going on as well.
So that's good. And then also Xbox or Microsoft has seen a significant increase in sales since getting rid of since having the Kinectless Xbox One bundle, which we all knew would happen from the beginning, which is why I just wanted to throw that out there to try to get a little bit of positive news about the Xbox, because we went in on their Kinect for about 10 minutes, so they need to get this work though.
I know we went in on Kinect. Just one more thing about Xbox. It's a good thing though, but also if I'm not mistaken, I think Solid Rev mentioned it, and I know for a fact Review Tech mentioned it. You just seen how you just mentioned the P Windows. They're coming out with a Windows version of it, right? That mean, and they're slowly gonna kill just the Kinect for the Xbox One, period. But now they're not gonna just kill it off completely. Now they're trying to make it for another platform, which I just found was weird. But one thing I give to Microsoft though, they have enough money to always think of new ideas and see what can work. See, Sony, they don't have that, so they gotta be very strategic in what moves they're trying to do, because if they screw up once, that's money going down the drain. They're not financially stable enough to do that. So
Right.
That's the only thing Microsoft has over them. They can make mistakes, but they got the funds to bring themselves back up.
I like it better when these companies got their backs against the wall, man. They really start to make better decisions. When they don't, man, they do a lot of shady, questionable stuff. What the hell is that?
Yeah, Chris, get the background, doggy. Get the background.
I got it. So.
Yes, he did. Clay Williams, Clay Kid 100. Just want to say what's up, bro.
All right.
What's going on?
Malachi Ryan, what up?
What up?
We got two questions real quick we can touch on regarding. One was about LeBron, one was about Melo. The black print.
Oh no, is it about me? Oh okay.
No. He was saying if Carmelo leaves, where do you think he's going? And then let me see if I can find this other one.
Wait,
What?
I haven't been up to date. Bosch didn't go to the Houston yet?
Nobody left anywhere yet.
It's all based on LeBron, man.
This is all based on what LeBron's doing, but there's a chance that LeBron can actually return to Cleveland as well.
I'm going last on the LeBron thing.
Okay, they've cleared up well over $20 million in cap space, and they traded away like a second-round pick and a player to try to see if they can get LeBron to come back to Cleveland. He's spoken with them. He's open. Nobody knows what's happening. He's actually going to do another decision video. So I think it would be dope if he went back to Cleveland. I just want to throw that out there. I'm not going to say too much about that. I would love to see. I'm not a fan, but I respect everything that he
back
does.
home would be the best.
He's a monster. Like, if he goes back to Cleveland, and if they did win a ring, like, nobody can really say shit. Really can't speak up
I can't hate on him
but
after
you kind of got those people that can bring up a lot of valid points. And as far as Melo leaving, he needs to leave. Get out of New York. New York, they need to get it together before they don't deserve certain players right now.
Exactly.
I just want to put that out there.
Say my thoughts on it. Speaking as a Ohioan, even though I ain't no LeBron fan or nothing, I'm not nobody of that. I would love nothing more for him to come to Cleveland and lose every single time after time. Just because I just find it funny how now that Cleveland, they have a young up-and-coming team, now he would say, oh, now y'all got me some help? Okay, I need you to trade him away. I need you to trade him away. I need you to pay me $20 million and don't worry about nobody else. I just would love to see him come back to Ohio, lose every single damn time, second round. I would just love to see that, man.
God damn.
Damn.
That's the haters. That's
Wait.
You have that kind of passion for some shit. That's hate, man.
I'm going to say this right now. I'm going to let you know right now. These people that jump on me on this, GMG, you just looked out for me because now they love me.
But listen, I'm actually from Ohio. I've seen what this man can do to this city, and he just up and left, yo. I've seen all this shit.
Don't even say that, because now the comment section didn't say, yo, butthurt. Oh, man.
Yeah, but I'm a Thunder fan. I'm just looking at it like, bro, like, you know how many people lost their jobs when he left? Don't nobody want to speak about that. A lot of people sat there and lost their jobs working in hotels and shit.
Everybody's responsibility.
No, but that's all personal.
They went to the championship.
And it's not even that. Okay, you telling me you couldn't have Lee said, all right, but Coach, I'm sorry, we had a good time here. All right, it's time for me to leave. At least be a goodbye part of that. Okay, at least he respectful. He said, I'm taking my talents to South Beach. Okay, goodbye. This is for the boys and girls community. He didn't even do it respectfully, yo, and he expect us not to burn his jerseys.
That wasn't respectful. He said, this is tough. He could have been like, fuck Cleveland, the city's ass.
He pretty much did. He pretty much did.
They got no chance. They ain't won a championship. The city ain't won in years. He could have did that.
Right.
No. He pretty much did.
Come on, man.
Oh, yo, I'm gonna tell you right now. Look, I'm gonna just go now because I know Abel got like probably something he got a better way of saying the last, so he's good. Look at that. Anyways, LeBron. I'm not a fan of LeBron, but I can't hate on the guy. He's talented.
Right.
One, when he did leave, and when I realized he was going to a team that I knew would be eventually stacked, I lost all respect for him only because I was thinking like, damn, he didn't build his own team. But if he does go back home, no matter what anybody says, the people who burned his jerseys are gonna rebuy his jerseys.
Oh yeah,
and they're gonna be happy.
Except for Columbus, Ohio. Maybe people in Cleveland, Cincinnati, Dayton, Akron, they gonna do that shit. Ain't nobody in Columbus doing that.
Yo, I'm telling you, man. You know what it is?
That's sad, man.
It's Columbus.
But think about it.
You heard about one athlete? That mean y'all, that's just ass.
No, shit.
Break out millions of people. Man, that's ass, yo.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you everything that Ohio is known for. The fumble, the shot. What else? We're known for the fumble, the shot, the drive. We're known for nothing but terrible assness, and now we're known for the decision. It's about to be decision 2.0 when his ass gonna say, I'm staying in Miami. That's what's gonna happen.
My thing is this, with all due respect, why is the city's burdens now this man's problem? I don't understand that.
No, yo.
Because the power of LeBron James, I guarantee you right now, I was going to go to a Cavs and OKC game. The tickets was going to be about $100, maybe for like medium-sized seats. If he comes to Cleveland, them tickets is $450. Bet, guarantee you. He brings in money to Ohio, yo.
Exactly. So why would y'all not want him there?
No.
Hold on real quick, Ricky. Just one question. I'm sorry.
No, it's cool.
Hold on, Chris. I need you to tell me what the Cavaliers went the year after LeBron left. I need you to tell the people how many games they went.
God damn it, they lost 26 straight, god damn it. I think we lost 26 straight, man.
They won
about 18 games. Yeah, about 18 games, yeah.
The year after, his team was ass. 18 games. I'm telling you right now, I love a lot of dudes in the league, but if you pull Melo off of a team, Kobe off of a team,
they're gonna hurt.
They're gonna hurt, but their team is gonna win more than 18 games.
Oh, okay, Chase. Let me ask one more. Let me add one more thing, yo.
All right.
And in that case, LeBron, yeah, the team was ass. Well, what about Iverson? His team was ass all life. He didn't want to leave.
Well, okay, but now Iverson, he can't pay. He was crying because he couldn't pay for a double cheeseburger.
You got damn right. He could have paid for a double cheeseburger.
That loyal shit got him. That got him to the motherfucking offer to go to the D League. You see where that shit got him? You gotta complain.
But he stuck with his guns. God damn it! That's why I mess with Iverson.
But you gotta understand, at this point in time, he wanted it. It was more. See, LeBron didn't just think of it like, yo, I don't like Cleveland. He was a young guy at that time. Well, he was still like in the middle. Like
about 25.
How many?
He gave us 7. He gave Ohio 7
years. Now 7 years. Still didn't get a championship. I can't hate on the guy because he's doing a business move. He wanted to take his talent somewhere else, and then because of 7 years, you think he wants to pull a KG? A KG where how many years?
Thank you. The team was ass.
Yes,
it was ass.
But like, think about it. Like, yo, I can't hate. Like, I'm telling you, I don't like LeBron, but I cannot hate. Like, for someone who has such talent, it was best that he left. But I think at this time right now, look how long it took for the Cavs to get a decent squad. If he goes back home, which would be a fucking dream to almost everyone, that'll be a legacy starting right there. That'll be that shit. Nobody can hate on it. And I'm telling you right now, you're a fan of your hometown, your team. This will be a good look for Cleveland as well. Like, Cleveland will be like how the Knicks looked like that 1 week that Jeremy Lin came. But it'll be longer. It'll be longer because LeBron will be there for a longer
and they will lose in the second round. That's what will happen.
At least they're making it. LeBron will bring them.
Ain't nobody say nothing when KG went to a stacked team.
Exactly. Right?
And they should have got the same criticism.
How many years did him and Ray Allen suffer before they finally switched and then won a championship?
But you know what? They did ride out longer than LeBron though.
I think KG gave Minnesota about 10 years. I think Ray Allen gave
probably.
But we also gotta look at it like, look at how NBA is now. You think people don't even last 10 years like that anymore.
Yeah, that is so true.
NFL, MLB, it's not like that. So it was best he moved on as soon as possible, and he gave y'all 7 years. Now with Melo, the only reason why I was gonna say for him to stay is because I think for Phil Jackson's sake, like, I think if he was to do something for the team, Phil Jackson, that just makes Phil Jackson look like one of the best coaches ever. But I don't want Melo to stay because the Knicks is just, and I live in New York. I just think the Knicks are just fucked up. And if he would have went to Houston and then Bosh goes to Houston, I think maybe Houston has a chance. But the team probably won't even make it either because those players have all fucked up personalities. Dwight Howard thinks he's a point guard. He be trying to do some wild shit. He's gonna want the ball. Harden is good, but Harden's another ball hog. Right now don't even like the fact that Carmelo's gonna take his number.
When they get chemistry, a lot of times we all think like when dudes get together, we look at their play styles before they join up and say, "Damn, that's never going to work." I didn't think LeBron and D. I mean, I knew they were going to be good, but I didn't think it was.
I didn't think they were going to work
because they have a similar play style. They always,
both of them like to shine.
Right. They don't like to take a lot of perimeter shots. I mean, they obviously as time went by, they both got better at shooting from longer ranges, but I thought their game was too similar for it to work. And then I thought Bosh was too soft to be complimenting those two, but it still worked out. You can't really say what it's going to be like until those people get together and build up.
The only fuck up was with Dwight Howard, Steve Nash, and Kobe, because I thought Dwight Howard was a beast when he was in the Magic. As soon as he went and switched to the Lakers, I was like, whoa, what kind of team is this? They didn't build no chemistry. They were all fucking up. It made Kobe look bad. The coach was just ass. Who, D'Antoni? He needs to just go home and go somewhere and find a new job.
Yeah, he already left.
Yeah, well, I'm saying, like, but overall, like, it just depends, man, because, I mean, I think Melo can build a chemistry with a team, but then again, Melo is too much of a ball hog. He is, but then again, he has no team, so I don't blame him. It's just,
he got some type of team, though.
Yeah, like, people saying he don't got no team, but it just depends, because with the way the Knicks was running, they had a point guard, but it felt like they didn't. Like, I don't know. Sometimes they just never went into the hole.
I think it comes down to the coaching because I feel like they always have players. Like even when they're doing bad, I don't know.
Coaching.
It's coaching. I think
they make bad decisions with trading players and staying and keeping players. I'm just thinking like I'm a big fan of J.R. Smith, but I knew they should have been got rid of him because he's too street still. Like he doesn't take his
he's still in that popping bottle phase.
Let
me
What's up?
I just want to throw this out there, and then I actually want to move on.
Yeah.
Garnett came in the league in '95. He stayed with the Timberwolves until 2007. So from age 19 to 29, he stayed in Minnesota. Actually, 19 to 30. Excuse me.
That struggle.
So he stayed there for about 11 years.
Mm-hmm. And people don't remember he had this one interview with I think the coach from Georgetown or whatever. He was crying there. He said, "Man, I'm tired of losing." Like he sat down with somebody, had an interview about, I think it was 20 minutes or something like that. You can look it up on YouTube. He was crying, talking to the coach like, "Man, I'm just tired of losing, man." Like he did everything for that team. That's different. He literally shed tears for ass. What LeBron do? Take off his jersey and just threw that motherfucker. Say, "All right, peace, MIA."
Listen. No. Yeah. All right. Yeah, people might hate me for this, but I don't blame LeBron. I don't blame the guy. He left for results.
I don't like it. I don't like it. But hey,
I'll bring up Jordan if I have to, but I'm not because Jordan had actually had a decent team.
Come on, man. He had Phil Jackson. Come on, yo.
Yeah, thank you. That's what I'm saying. I'm only bringing up Jordan because Jordan stood in his team. He stood there, but
yeah, but at the same time,
I can't get mad at LeBron.
Jordan did have Scotty though. At the same time.
Scotty was
he had Scotty.
People won't even give him credit.
But think about it. Yeah, but think about it. NBA at that time, he had Scotty, but Utah Jazz was a beast ass team too. The Suns was beast too. There was way more teams. It was way more competitive back then than it is now. You have ass teams. Who the hell are the Bobcats?
But the other thing is that people, and I just want to say this real quick, and I understand, like, even though I'm saying a lot of stuff, I understand what Chris is saying, and I understand people that don't like what he did at all.
No, huge fans. Those are fans. Like,
because, it's not something that people just get up and go to stack teams in these sports. That's not, people usually do that when they're on the decline. Or like after they spent a long time somewhere, it's like, how many times you see somebody
like Ben Carter
36 go to the Patriots or something like that. Like you see people do stuff like that, but you really don't see like MVP players, go to championships and then leave and go to another team with other. Like you don't see that. And after that happened, that did change the way the league is. So now dudes will wait and sit back. I think they said Melo's waiting to see if LeBron will go to LA I think that it's like a strategy now where people want to try to get together and play together, which is fine, but that's not the competitive nature of how stuff works. So I get that though.
Yo, you guys are able to read the comments? Like, see that?
They're-
I can't see anything.
They're a little bit delayed. and
Let's
they're at
go
the
ahead
bottom.
and move on back to a little bit of the game and stuff. We'll get to some more tweets.
No, but this
and stuff.
NBA talk was good too. I need to let this shit.
Yeah,
off.
no, I like this format though, because you know what? If we don't get to all these, Abel, we can use some of these on Sunday.
Oh yeah,
And one more thing too, because
Yeah, I'm gonna add one more to what Ricky says. Go ahead.
And what are you gonna do, Abel? You're designing what? Like you're keeping everything organized, right?
Yeah. The Twitter, again, we went off on the rant here, but the Twitter guys, keep them coming still. Well, we're gonna try to get them in. Anything that we don't get in, we'll have it on my channel this Sunday. I'll jot down the best questions. Again, guys, tune in. Abel Green, look me up.
I'll be there. I'll tweet it.
And one more thing too, I wanted to mention. Chase, I was talking to you before. No, I was talking to you before, Chase, about when you said inviting people in. You don't be knowing who wants to come in or not. I'm gonna be the one. If anybody wants to join your podcast, I'm gonna let you know. But I'll be taking down the name because how many people would you want?
Bro, I mean, really, no, 6.
Okay.
7 is stretching it.
Yeah,
like,
right.
Before this, I'll go, and then you figure we got the same rotation of regular guys.
Got the regular.
I want to try to get like one subscriber in, one new guy in each week.
I'm just saying, like, if you want to join in, because Chase Chase does a lot of shit, so you can hit me up. I have no life. Hit me up, but you got to make sure you have a mic.
I'll give you the
webcam. It's fine.
I'll give you the email login because there are messages in there. It's just we can only get one person at a time.
No, of course.
Exactly.
Just make sure you have a decent mic. That's a decent mic. You don't need no webcam. It don't matter.
You can't
at least a topic or
but you
information
can't
on that
be
topic.
real young either. Like
Yeah.
Like, the cutoff age should be about 18.
If you
real
got
young
a
is
deep
like
ass voice,
12,
and you're a young kid, I'll get you in.
Yeah, no. Well, it depends. Everybody, some people's mature. It's just we gotta try to, be real young. I know you can listen.
Like, what you think, Michael? I think camping is gay.
Yeah, we can't do that.
And one more thing before we move on, I know the comments said I'm butthurt and I'm a hater. I'm a goddamn Oklahoma City Thunder fan for the last time. I am
Were
not
you
a
before
Cavaliers
LeBron
fan.
left?
I was a Thunder fan the moment AI retired.
Okay, I'll roll with that.
And I'm not a Sonics fan. I am a Thunder fan because that's when I loved them when they was the Thunder. I'm not a Sonics fan. I am a Thunder fan.
Okay.
Okay. You got it.
Okay. Next up, real quick, Nintendo looking good, man.
Oh, man.
Yo, by the way, I'm telling you to buy it. Yo, buy it, son.
Wait. Nah, I'm making this move to the PC first.
Oh yeah, that's important.
Okay.
And then I'll start
that.
messing with this Nintendo and stuff, just because I wanna start getting these other systems in. But Diddy Kong Race, this is a rumor, nothing confirmed. Diddy Kong Racing 2 is in development, bro.
That's big. That is, man, I'm smiling.
I can't tell what I like
smiling.
better.
Come on.
Yeah, I love Mario.
They waited to see the fuck ups on these consoles. They were like, you know what? There's a big downfall going on right now, and we're gonna just start leaking some of the titles we're coming out with, and they just I'm gonna rent it from GameFly, but I don't even know.
Shit, man, what? We had that and Mario Kart. I
Oh
can't
my
tell
God.
you, like, Diddy Kong Racing was challenging. That's the thing about that. Like, see, that's Nintendo. Like, I want them to put out new exclusives. I really do, and I still do. But these classics, dog, these same old dudes, they just managed to just make it so that people still care.
Right.
Diddy Kong Racing, bro.
Now they left like a good. I'm not trying like pause. Like you know how some people say they left a bad taste on my mouth. They left like good memories. Like I was gonna say good taste in my mouth, but I'm not gonna do that. They left good memories. You know what I'm saying? Like some of these games, they give us memories for that moment. You know what I'm saying? I could just be like, yo, I remember when I killed that dude. But Nintendo games always leave that childhood memory or that memory that you be like, damn, I wish they came out with this game. I don't know. I don't see that with a lot of games though. But I'm getting that game if it does.
Yo, listen, man.
Why you laughing? Somebody said something.
I know, yeah, I see him smiling.
No, they're always ripping. So,
but
one of my man,
it's on me. They're ripping on me, yo.
Listen,
no, go ahead.
Like things age like fine wine over there at Nintendo. Like I really can't hate. I can't hate. Like as much as people say, like, all right, I do say give us a new character. But yet, you could always go back to the old, with all due respect. But because Nintendo, they innovate. I don't know how they do it. I don't know. I really don't know how they do it. But they come back Michael Jackson bad every time. So I mean, bravo to them. They kill it. They kill it. I respect them so much.
And this doesn't take away the shit. The stuff we said in earlier podcasts, I still feel the same way. Make no mistake. This is not praise Nintendo, but when something's good, I'm gonna say it. When
I'm proud of
shit,
Nintendo. I'm happy with Nintendo.
I'm happy with what they're doing.
Yes.
And the one thing that Nintendo does, and I would have said this before, above all else, is if you grew up playing Nintendo, there's something about their games that make you feel like you did when you were coming up playing them games. I don't know what it is. It's not even about how good the game looks. It ain't about how the specs are and all that stuff as far as what I'm talking about. But something about their games is just like take you back a little bit.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? You don't really get that out of these other systems that much. And I guess because that's really like the only console that's still left out there. You know, there's no Sega out there anymore. And there's no Atari or anything like that. So I just wanted to throw that out there now. But Nintendo, that was dope, though.
No, that's definitely true. Can I take a comment from the Twitter?
Take a comment. Go ahead.
All right, guys. Shout out to Buck, my boy. He said, "What was the most overhyped game of this year so far? Curious to see what your guys' answers is, if they're all the same."
You already know. Wait.
I'm not too sure, honestly. I'm curious to know myself.
I wasn't hyped for Watch Dogs anymore, so I can't choose that game.
I don't know.
Stuck between two games.
It's actually between Titanfall and Watch Dogs.
It might be
Actually,
Titanfall.
I think
Titanfall.
I think Titanfall.
I can't say that.
Titanfall or Thief, because I thought Thief had a great.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Bruh, Thief. Nobody was waiting for that.
Yeah, nobody was
I
checking
only
for
like
it
the concept. Matter of fact, no, I felt the same way I felt about Murder Soul Suspect. Yeah, it has to be Titanfall, man.
Okay, all right. Great question. All right, that's wait. Question.
Hype about that Destiny though.
Oh yeah, right. Shout out to Dark Prophet. He says, question, GMG, are you guys even excited about the new Mass Effect 4 or the remastered trilogy? Are we?
I am.
I'm gonna keep it real.
I had that on the list.
The game. I never touched any of those games.
Okay.
I had that on the list to talk about. I didn't know there was. Oh yeah, I forgot there was a trilogy. But yes, I'm waiting for Mass Effect 4.
Wait. So Chase, you are a fan of that? Like you like Mass Effect? You're down.
I like Mass Effect. I don't like what they did with 3 because of like the ending, and then you had to pay $5 for a new ending and shit like that. But I'm a fan of the series nonetheless. So I do want to see that. Like that's one of the, like that game right there. I'm not game flying that.
Hey, yo, Chase, they said the stream is messed up.
Is that why we lost like fucking 200 viewers, yo?
Yeah, it said it froze right now. That's what people are saying.
We don't know.
Well, the people that are watching, Twitter's heavy. We're linked up to Twitter here. My timeline is flooded.
Yeah, I got like 60 something.
Refresh the page. Now. Refresh the page if you are watching. Come back in.
Yo, matter of fact, all of us put a link out right now of the podcast again.
Yeah, we'll do that.
You gotta do
that.
Right now.
It's working now though. It's working
all right,
now. I just checked it.
Yeah,
there we
refresh,
go.
Guys. Refresh
there we
again.
Go.
Refresh again. But
it's not any of our connections. It's just dumbass Google Plus bullshit.
Yeah.
Because we was up to 300. Next thing you know, I look and I'm like,
we down to 100. I saw that.
I was like, damn, are we that right?
I know. I was about to say they don't want to hear no good shit about Nintendo. Oh,
right. They left right at that part.
They're probably like, we waiting for COD Advanced Warfare. I'm like,
you know what?
Speaking of COD, man.
Man.
To piggyback off of
right now, you get a fucking exosuit.
But to piggyback off of that last question about what game was the most overhyped, here's a new question. What game coming out in the future do you think is going to be the most overhyped?
Division.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
I'm super hyped, but they're going to... Can I call it out? Let me just call it out. I was so hyped for Watch Dogs, and after what I seen, what they've done, not graphical wise, I took it in, and graphic wise, you know what? It didn't look bad. What they fucked up with Watch Dogs, like, how you gonna make this immersive, this big open world game? Nigga had no fucking face expressions. Like, he had nothing. He hid in the car when the cops passed. His face still looked the same. Did he even blink in the game? I don't know. With the Division, I think they're gonna really, really screw up how we felt and what we're thinking this game is gonna be about. And I hope they don't.
I say, hope it don't do that, man.
Yeah,
I hope not, man.
And sorry to say, and you know what? I was taken back when he said it, But you know what? Ricky's right. You have to go with the Division. It's up
more
there
hype than
with-
Batman.
Yeah, it actually is. It actually is. With
Batman
all
is like
due
right
respect.
under it. I'm gonna keep it real.
Yeah,
Batman
yeah,
is right
yeah.
under it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I don't
with
think
all
they can
due
fuck up a
respect.
Batman game.
He's right. The Division, after we played Watch Dogs, not that Watch Dogs was terrible, but in some areas it was. Yeah, the Division, we have to worry. We have
The
to worry.
stupid little fuck ups in that game really
What
ruined.
about the Order
Watch Dogs.
the Order 1886?
I'm not hype about that game at all. So that
I'm
doesn't
hyped
matter.
about that too.
What about what I don't. I'm not saying this, but what if it's Destiny though?
Destiny, I'm hyped for, but it's not the same feel as the Division, bro.
I don't even say Destiny. I'm
just
thinking about Quantum
like,
Break.
Quantum Break?
This is from the guys that published Call of Duty.
No, there's
No,
from the guy. It's just a company. Bungie made the game. Nobody.
Yeah, I know it's Bungie, but I'm saying though, we don't know.
Man, that's crazy.
Like-
That's crazy.
But we already know what to
probably won't.
expect if it is a fuck up. We already
But
know.
you know
what,
what,
to
Ricky?
expect.
I think I do like your answer the most though.
Yeah, I do. I agree.
Yo, come
Hands
on! You're
down.
telling me there's somebody out there that's really saying I'm not hyped for Division? What?
No, I'm
Like,
I've
I'm
been
not
hyped
saying
for that
because
shit.
it's from New York. Like it's just the style of what the game is about. I'm just like, oh my god! And the way the open world was, how dynamic the weather was gonna be, everything about that game is hyping you up. And to know what they did with Watch Dogs, I was just like, wow. And it was the small shit that fucked it up for me because I thought the cop chase, I thought everything was cool in that game. Just the face expressions, the lack of character development,
Yes,
the reflection in the mirror. I'm like, wow, small shit like that.
Yeah, it was all the little things that added up to this big bad picture. It was just like, whoa.
And when it rained on your body, you didn't even see the raindrops come off. It's crazy. Your body's
I
just
didn't
turned
think
wet.
about that. I forgot real quick.
Bullshit.
The last guy asked about the trilogy. We didn't even really say much about that. But
I gotta try out that game, man.
I'm happy. Mass Effect Trilogy gives people opportunity to play any Mass Effect games they missed, and it's a bundle for probably $60. I'm good with that. I have no complaints.
Wait,
about that shit.
$60 though?
3 games?
Assassin's Creed had 4 games for $29.99.
I'm not
But
saying.
this is the whole
I
trilogy
don't
of
think
Mass
it's a bad
Effect.
price.
though.
Wait, is there a multiplayer? Is there DLC? Is there what?
There's DLC. I'm not interested. Just co-op. But look,
Yeah,
I'm just saying. I'm saying I'm not anti Mass Effect Trilogy. You get 3 games. You know, even if it's 60, it might even be 50. I can rock with that because you got 3 full games on there. And again, the opportunity that you missed before, you'll get now to play all 3 games from one disc, basically. So I like that.
No, I love anything that comes with a lot of content. I'm good.
Yeah, so it's just like it's about we gotta start giving us a little bit more for our money with these.
Yeah,
with these,
I agree.
Y'all just gotta think Halo, man. It's because if Halo ain't
telling
beat
you
that
right
Master
now,
Chief Collection, none of this
I
would be
agree.
happening.
And
Right.
I'm gonna compare every collection to Halo. If it doesn't match Halo, it's
but
just not acceptable.
But you know what? You can't. That's not fair because every business like people was if Halo didn't do that, nobody would be going crazy. Like they
And I
did
would
set
be
the
an
bar.
idiot,
They did.
so to
They
think that a
did. They
regular-
did set the bar. I definitely would agree with that. But some games they were so full of content that was such vast and great. Mass Effect with the 3 games, whatever price they're charging, fair enough. Fair
No,
enough.
no,
No,
I'm not
hey,
saying-
look,
I'm not saying
Metal
because
Gear
of
got 7 games in there though.
No.
See,
Look,
that's
now,
that's crazy.
when I compare it to Halo, I'm not saying because there's a multiplayer and they got to come with all the multiplayer maps. I'm saying as far as bundling these games, having a collection with all the content, I want it to be comparable to Halo. Not saying because Halo got the multiplayer. I'm saying like what you said with Mass Effect. Mass Effect, I didn't know if it has a multiplayer or not, but if it has co-op with a lot of content and you're gonna drop that
It's a
price,
long
I'm like,
game.
wow,
It's a very
It's a
long game.
All right, with longevity.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah,
then
it's
fine.
not.
But if you're
It's
gonna
not
drop
no
it
6-hour game.
like Metro Redux,
No, it's
you're
not like
gonna see me
Mass
buy that
Effect
shit.
is Mass
And then
Effect is
Beyond Two
heavy.
Souls got announced, didn't it? Beyond Two Souls.
Yeah, we talked about that a little bit before. I'm not. That's a great game.
Yeah,
Game,
but is
not
that
$60
even
for
gonna
that.
make sales on PS4? Is a remake of that game? That game, what do you call those kind of games? The ones that you just press the button, you don't do it freely.
It's like quick time events, I guess.
QuickTime event
Like,
games.
I mean, it's no different than playing, say, The Walking Dead or something, because people really love those games. Beyond Two Souls is great. It looked great on PS3. That was probably one of the best looking PS3 games.
Heavy,
So-
the engine that makes Heavy Rain and all, they make great games. Like their games
yeah.
are definitely beast. So
No, that game's pretty good, but not no $60. They need to, again,
Okay,
$10.
all right. So we're it's all in agreement. We're 50-50 on the whole remake thing, far as the trilogy for Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Safe
I
to
just
say.
feel like it depends on what's in it. Every situation is different, you know. Maybe the Last of Us got some great pre-orders numbers,
Right.
so they can get away with it. But not every game can get away with that. Like if they were to
GTA is
remake,
gonna get away with it too, by the way.
if they were to remake, Watch Dogs or something on the next console, like that shit, they would have no business charging.
All
$60.
right. Man, guys, and again, I'm loving the questions here. You guys are doing a phenomenal job. Keep them coming again. Can I take another one, Chase?
Take another one, because I'm getting
guys,
one after you.
and guys, let's not be long.
I have a question too.
Let's
It's
answer
kind of
these guys.
off.
Let's answer these guys. Let's get this going. But okay, all right, here we go. Shout out to Crash One HD. He said, what's one of the gaming franchises you think gets bashed too much?
Square Enix. Not EA because they deserve.
I was about to say it would be AA, but they deserve that shit.
And he said at the end also, he said, or a game that doesn't get too much recognition, that's basically underrated.
Underrated game.
Does it have to be on the PS4 or was it?
It could be on anywhere.
I'm gonna say. Yeah, that's a great question, though.
Yeah, that is a great question. I really have to think about it.
Underrated. South Park.
What?
No,
Yes.
that's not underrated.
Listen.
It's underrated if you don't know
Everybody
nothing about
played
it.
it has rated it high, but not many people have played. Like
I
people
haven't
don't even
played it.
know. That's what I'm
I don't
saying.
even know.
People that play it is going to tell you. Everybody I know that played it, 8.5, 9.5, 10. There's a couple of 10s. I can't really argue with the 10. You know what I'm saying? It's that good. But like a lot of people just haven't played the game. They look right past that shit.
Could it be a PS2 game?
It can be whatever.
Yeah, it could be whatever. Please.
Mortal
bring
Kombat
it.
Shaolin Monks. I have to say it.
Oh,
I don't want to do this.
Yo, I'm sorry. Look, you're about to hear their opinions from what I'm saying. A lot of people saw my video and was like, "Yo, I didn't think that game was gonna work, an open like world RPG style Mortal Kombat game until they saw what I was playing and they were like, "Yo, that shit works." So Chase, please just say it. Come on.
No, Ricky, that's fair enough. After seeing you, man, Ricky was playing Shaolin Monks on his computer, which was super dope. But via emulation, and yeah, definitely cool. I interested. So I never played it. So, and also I'm a fan of Mortal Kombat. I love Mortal Kombat, but
it didn't get recognized as much because they used to come out every year. Mortal Kombat games were coming out every year at that time.
You know what? I'm gonna say this. I'm probably 100% wrong, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Fuck it. He asked, company organic gets bashed too much.
Okay. Yep. Go ahead.
I don't think that exists. I believe every game that gets bashed the way it does deserves to get bashed.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mostly.
Wow.
And I don't mean new games. I mean games that have been, that have had sequels, and people are bashing it because we starting to see the same problems in the same games. So I don't mean like Watch Dogs. You probably argue that that's one of them, but that's the first one. That doesn't count. I'm talking about games that have more than one game in the series. All of them, every game that gets bashed deserves that shit, yo.
All right, fair enough.
Well, my answer would be Tony Hawk because once Skate came out, a lot of people was like, "Wow, Tony Hawk was really trash." When Skate came out,
that's what happens when a good game comes out, though. And that's what I tell people about Madden, which is what I want to talk about next. So
go ahead.
We had something in our topics, but also just because we're heading that direction, Andre the Truth One, what's up, bro? He said, "What is our opinion on Madden 15?" Right now, because it's only a month away. So before we even give our opinions on Madden, as far as what we say, I just want to say that there is a video of a guy from NBC Sports, and this is not a private conversation. This is a live news feed. He said Madden sucks, and the only reason people buy it is because they're fans of football, and there's really no other alternative to play the game. He said people that actually play the game of football or watch to really understand the game know that Madden is not a good game. I mean, he said the word sucks on the news.
Wow.
And I got the link in the comments right now, so y'all people go check that out. It's going to be a little bit delayed.
Somebody of that status at least is what is it, NBC? A network like that, I'm very happy they did that. Because not all the time YouTubers get their word out. You know what I'm saying? So to have a network like that where it's broad and to have a lot of, we're talking about thousands or even millions of people who watch that shit or watch their network, for them to even say that, it just EA better respond. Not with a back. I'm saying fix up their shit.
They deserve that because then in the Hip Hop Gamer, he interviewed like one of the devs or something. Didn't the dude say, 2K, why don't you go buy a license? Why don't you come compete? Blah, blah, blah. They deserve this now.
They can't buy the license, though. That was.
I know that, but I'm saying this is karma for them.
Yeah, that was just a cheap shot.
One more thing. Dark Prophet said thanks for answering his question. No doubt, bro.
You're welcome.
What we're trying to do now. We're trying to, instead of me talking too much, trying to answer your question.
My actual opinion, I don't have one, but if it's anything like the last 7 Madden games, we're in for more disappointment.
Yo,
not
Chase,
saying that
don't
the
buy
game
it
hasn't improved,
bro.
No,
Right, yo, just rent this one. You don't even do gameplay videos on that shit no more, yo. You should.
But hold on.
What happened?
If GameFly don't send it to me, then I might have to.
I
don't know.
But are you a football fan? Like, are you?
I love football. That's the problem. It's like, what am I going to do?
My passion. Like, I love football, so that's tough for me. That's like,
what they bank on, though.
That's tough for me. That's tough.
Yeah, if it's like anything like that, the whole PS3, Xbox 360 generation for Madden it doesn't even touch what Madden was in the PS2, Xbox era. Now, that was before YouTube, so had YouTube been around, I might feel like Madden sucked then. But I'm telling you right now, I feel like Madden is 7 years behind. And most people that are sim guys will say the same thing, that the game needs to, they are leaps and bounds behind where they need to be. So that's all I can really say. I don't expect much.
Like to me, my brother, he got Madden, I think it was 25 or whatnot, and we bought it on OGen. It feels like the 360 version and the PS3, that felt like it played better to the damn Xbox One, PS4. I don't like the running mechanics. It feel like you ain't got control of nobody. You always run into people. When you're trying to quarterback scramble, they do that bullshit quarterback option if you play against somebody online.
They still do that. Yeah.
They still do that shit. You got to do the ball hawk animation to get interceptions, whatnot. It's just, I don't know, man. They're banking on this whole defense assist thing with the little tackle shadow. That's going to be another little gimmicky thing. They're just banking on gimmicks now, and the fact that we don't have no other options to play football games on. So
I could care less. But
it's not.
They own the license. Yeah.
Quick question, guys. Just answer this right off the bat. Shout out to Gavin Walker. He said, "What do you guys think will be the best sports game of this year?"
I don't.
MLB.
What will be the what?
MLB the Show.
Wait. Without knowing the dropping of 2K
auto-tuning. Hold on.
I think
I sound good. You sound good.
You know what? I'm lying.
Y'all almost singing.
2K15, you can't ever count 2K out, especially after 2K11. That shit was marvelous.
All right. Are you considering also FIFA? Are you also considering FIFA?
I have no knowledge or understanding of FIFA. I can't even speak on that.
I can say right now, FIFA will outsell 2K, but 2K is going to be the better game.
2K will probably be a better game because they'll be the second year on the new consoles.
The reason why FIFA will outsell because FIFA's international. That shit is.
But nobody loves MLB. The MLB the Show is clean, bro. This guy's mad loading times though. This shit crazy.
Yeah, the only thing is MLB the Show really caters to USA. It doesn't really cater to like people outside the US. They don't. Plus, MLB the Show. I don't know. I have fun playing it, yeah, but I have more fun playing 2K. Like 2K, I don't get tired of playing.
But I tell y'all this right now, at 2K, they ain't got crew. That might piss people off, man.
And what about
they don't announce they got crew?
Y'all sleep on WWE, yo. I'm telling you,
you know what? Let me take it back because I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. NHL's coming out too, bro.
NHL goes in too.
Yeah, but do y'all really consider WWE sporting games in the aspects of like a 2K, a Madden, a NHL as far as simulation?
Same thing with.
But you just saying Madden and simulation in the same sentence still.
I fucked up. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I just meant in general. I just meant in general as simulation.
And what about UFC? UFC is not a bad game at all.
Yeah.
It's a fighting game. So, I mean, the only thing is people think no. Let me just tell y'all something about WWE. I'm not trying to sound like a fanboy. No, it's just this general. Their acting is all bullshit. But they professional wrestlers, yeah. But the whole acting and drama shit is fake. I'm just letting you know. But it is a sport, so it's almost like if they made a lacrosse game. Oh fuck, like really?
Yeah, it is. But thank you for that question, my friend. And guys, wait, go ahead, Chase.
I was just going to say, I think these other topics I don't think I'm gonna use these. There's good ones on here. The GameStop exclusive thing.
Yeah.
You can hold that.
Right. Got you.
PlayStation Early Access. You go. I just want to spend the rest of the show answering sort of questions.
Yeah, this is fun. I like interacting with the people.
Yeah, we can get long-winded. We can get long-winded on them joints now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because I think this is great. You guys are asking amazing questions.
Matter of fact, I do have a question though from Big D Singleton.
Yeah, go ahead.
16. It was he wrote this a couple minutes ago, but it's kind of off from gaming. He did say though, his top 5 MCs were Tupac, Biggie, 50, Eminem, and he said, "What are y'all top? What is our top 5?" And I remember Abel having his podcast or a video said that to see people's personality. Didn't you make a video or something like that?
Yeah.
I think you asked me what was the artist so that you can read people's personalities based on the artist they like.
When I first started the Team Green podcast, I had people come on, and I actually just for people to get to know people, I was like, guys, what's your favorite music artist? So people could be like, oh, okay, I can link up with this guy. Well, mine, I really like Nas said, ain't no best. Like I love everybody in my.
Didn't you say you like Miguel?
But no, I love R&B.
Y'all about to kill me when I say my list.
This dude.
But hold on.
Well, he said hold on. Remember, he said MCs, right? He didn't say artists. It's not the same thing.
If you say R&B, I'm gonna kill it. But we gotta go.
My
MCs. Just
I'll go MC and let me just get it out. My top 3 that I like. I'm gonna go Jay-Z number 1.
Hold on, let him finish.
But I'm gonna go top 3. I don't want to go into 5 because I'll have to think, and so I'm just gonna go Jay-Z 1. Nas 2, Wale 3. I like.
Wow.
Okay.
I can mess with that.
Do we consider DMX an MC or nah?
He does
before he got.
Before he Okay. Well then my 3 would be. Cause I'm young, so everybody remember I'm young. I'm only 20 years old, so I'm gonna say it as a young person.
Go ahead, bring it.
All right, so it's gonna be DMX at 3. Actually, let me put Kendrick at 3.
Already?
I'm young, bro. I grew up on OD and whatnot when I was about 15.
Okay.
So it's gonna be Kendrick at 3. 2 is gonna be DMX. 1 is gonna be Jay-Z. It gotta be Jay.
Chase, you wanna go?
Damn, I wanna put Nas in there though.
I'm gonna go. Now let's be clear here. There's a lot more than 5, 10, 20,
Right.
25 MCs that we can choose from.
Right.
I'd probably stop right around 25. I'm gonna just say 5 in no particular order. I'm gonna say Eminem.
All right.
I'm gonna say Eminem. Man, he got some butt ass albums, but like this dude has he literally has the respect of every rapper in the industry. That's not to be said about everybody. And you ever ask people, am I?
Nah, you're good on my.
If you ever ask any of these rappers about Eminem, a lot of them will tell you they wouldn't even want to go one-on-one with him. So I'm gonna say Eminem. I'm gonna say Jay-Z. Up till the Black album. After that, no, bro. I'm going no. So I'm gonna say like Blueprint. Yeah, up to the Black album. So a lot of people don't know Jay-Z. He was already big, but he got bigger later. He can tell he's not even trying. He hasn't been trying since.
Exactly.
Like, he literally has not been trying since the Black album.
I say he ain't been trying since he been fucking with Kanye.
Nah, Kanye was on. He did most of the Blueprint.
Oh, Kanye's on his shit.
Yeah,
but Blueprint 1, come on, man, that shit is marvelous, yo. And Kanye's all over it. Well, as far as production goes.
Yeah, I'm about to say production wise.
So we got Eminem. I got Jay-Z before Black album. I got Big Pun. He gets no respect. It's ridiculous. I have no idea why.
Big Pun, yeah,
dude's
you're right.
Fucking beast.
He was a beast.
I got Nas. And damn, yo.
It's like this not even fair. We can do a whole damn podcast about this.
I'm gonna say Biggie. Biggie, the boy, that dude was literally the first dude that wasn't writing his raps. All these dudes say they don't write their raps now. A lot of these dudes is lying. This dude Biggie definitely didn't write his raps. Unfortunately, he ain't have a big enough catalog, so people could argue he shouldn't really be there just yet. But like them is my 5. Again, I could have had like 25 of them joints. I could start making underground cats and all that.
Man.
Ricky, spit it, kid. Spit it. Tell us.
All right. Number 1, like almost most of you guys said, Eminem, because Eminem, you remember he used to be hated on, and he never give a shit. He always still dropped music. He always, remember back in his BET in the awards, the music awards, they used to boo him. He didn't give a fuck. He stuck the middle finger out. Now look at
Eminem.
Eminem, yes.
Man, Eminem got booed. You want to tell me he got booed?
He used to stick the middle finger at people. People used to disrespect him because what was it? He used to say he should just talk shit to the fans. I swear to God, in his music awards, yo, look that shit up on YouTube or something. He used to, back in the days when he had his hair blonde, he used to get on stage and he still won the award and he'll be like, fuck yeah, and then he'll leave because, what was he, like an asshole? But then he slowly changed. I still think his lyrics are dope.
When was his hair another color?
When he was like,
he dyed it black.
It was black for like 5 or 6 years. He just recently made it blonde again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he always changed it up. But it's gonna be Eminem, then it's gonna be Biggie.
All right.
I'm not gonna say Pac. Pac is not an MC.
Pac's not getting that, bro.
Pac is not an MC to me, but Pac is he's passionate. He's a poet. I like Pac. Right. But then I'm gonna give it a big pun. Immortal Technique.
I
like Immortal Technique.
Yeah.
Okay.
Immortal Technique was that man. So hold up, it was Eminem, Biggie, Pun, Immortal Technique, and who was the other guy I used to like back in the days? Or was it somebody now? I don't like none of the new rappers at all. I'm not gonna
Kendrick.
I'm about to say I got a new question for y'all next. Go ahead.
Kendrick is.
I didn't even say Andre 3000. Somebody gonna let us know about that shit. I ain't.
Damn, how did I forget?
We can say Outkast then in general. We can just say Outkast.
Andre 3000.
Andre.
Hey, y'all like Big Boy though?
I like Big Boy, but Andre is the one.
I'm gonna have to go.
Stylish.
I'm gonna have to go with him. Yeah. Wow. No, Cassidy. Fuck. I got Cassidy last.
Cassidy for battle rap, yeah.
All right,
yeah, but he's an MC.
MC, see, all he does is punchlines. He doesn't really do a lot of work.
Yeah.
He's a beast, right?
He is a beast. I'm not gonna get away from him.
So Big L.
Oh, okay.
Big L.
Big L. I can mess with that. All right,
Big L. I respect it.
All right, then who's your favorite rappers? My fault. Go ahead, Ricky.
No, go.
No, I was gonna say then. All right, in that case, what are your favorite rappers in like the last past 5 years? Like top 3 rappers in the best 5 years. Really?
I'm gonna tell you right now, Eminem he's still relevant because his lyrics. He doesn't like. There's people that do hound him for.
Listen.
What?
Listen, it's actually not fair to go top 5 of now. You really can't do it.
Y'all can't say that.
No. You can't go top 5 of now. Mine is weird of now. Like I don't want people to think I'm weird or whatever. If I said now, I have to be Kendrick, 2 Chainz.
Wait, time out. Oh, you said artist. All right, I thought you said MC. Okay.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah. I'm not going. Not seriously.
All right.
Serious. All right, Ricky, we got you. But seriously, like on a serious tip, like MC wise, there's nobody I really like right now besides Kendrick, if you would. But just artist wise, 2 Chainz, Kendrick, and probably I don't even like Meek Mills, but he's there. We don't have much to choose from.
Well, I didn't mean to say there wasn't no rappers. I just mean like 5 years. When you asked about the last 5 years. That's not long enough because you remember we had a period of like garbage rap that lasted from like 2005 until like 2000.
About 12.
12 and 13, and it was like garbage all the time except for a few people.
I'm gonna keep it real.
All right, go ahead, Ricky.
My bad, dude. When I first started listening to Drake, right? Like, and the thing is, it kills me because a lot of us hate on Drake, and I'm telling you, I think he's the most corniest, most softest, bitch ass rapper on earth. Because I don't mind if there's a guy who can rap and sing. Look at Trey Songz.
Oh yeah, I don't mind that.
He tries it. Chris Brown tries it. I don't
Brown
care.
Is a beast, though.
So I don't mind. I think it's better when you can do more than one thing because slowly but surely, some parts of the game dies out. Remember that back in the days, R&B used to kill it. And look at R&B now. You don't got it like that no more. It's all rap. But I think like the way the rap game is now, it's so horrible. And I think Drake, when I first started hearing him, when he used to really rap, I used to be like, wow, I like what he said. Then he swerved a little bit to like, he just didn't make sense. I don't mind him talking about females and loving a girl and losing a girl. He contradicted everything he said in his music.
Everybody
he sometimes didn't make sense.
Yeah.
But then Drake remember, I never paid attention to a lot of people's music. At that time, I was listening to Drake a lot. So when I start, and I read lyrics, like, I don't know, people listen to music and think of now. I like music and I think of, I'm going to be listening to this shit later on. That's why I like guys still like Immortal Technique and I listen to his music. Drake, some of his songs just die out for me. Some of these guys, like, I like Kendrick Lamar, but people like Wale and 2 Chainz or French Montana or Little Durk, like they shit just.
You just put Wale next to Lil Durk. I like Wale pre MMG, man.
Right.
I love Wale before that, yo.
His whole body of work, you can't take that all together. It's selections. It's like, all right, that's classic.
Well, I'm telling y'all right now, who y'all should listen to, who's up and coming. He pretty much young. Y'all need to listen to this dude Isaiah Rashad, yo. He's a pretty good rapper.
That's the dude from TDE, right?
Yeah, the young bull.
Yeah. Nah, but it's getting better. There's definitely like a whole class of dudes. But one of the things that they're doing now is like all dudes they're here for a single, and then they don't care if they ever get another hit. Like, we got like people like Trinidad James, then we got
that no flex zone rappers, whoever.
What's the dude's name? The I'm a stoner dude.
Young Thug, yeah.
Young Thug. Like, I feel like some of these dudes, they here to get their one single, and I'm not saying they're doing this on purpose, but like after that one single, you might not necessarily ever hear from them again. Yeah, I'm starting to see that more. Like, people just need their iTunes platinum hit, and then that's really kind of it.
One thing that upset me was, I'm a big fan of the music industry. Like, I love music, man. So there was this one point. I'm glad I don't hear it too much. I don't hear it like I used to. I think it was like for 4 years straight, all I heard in music, they could be a love song, and all of a sudden this person would just somehow switch it over and talking about cars, money, and drugs. And I'm telling you, that really fucked up how music is, because that's all you heard. And then all you had was metaphors. Remember, Lil Wayne fucked up metaphors. He used to be like, because I'm talking shit because my ass. I'm like, yo, come on. Like, all he kept doing was saying the same shit in every song. And I'm just like, I got tired of it. I mean, the younger crowd, they're going to see it like, what are you talking about? But you have to read lyrics. And sometimes these lyrics, you just think, like, where you go from this scenario to bringing up a Bugatti, like, that shit.
I like Wayne. I like Wayne up to the Carter 3. That he just got to be ridiculous. He recited the alphabet literally in the middle of a rap song. I don't care. You might love him. That might be your guy, but that is unacceptable. He literally recited the alphabet in the middle of the song, and dude said that was high. A, B, C, D, and then sometimes he'll say some stuff that everybody say some shit that don't make sense, but sometimes he'll fuck up real bad. That dude said out like a.
Did he say Weezy F baby and the F is for philanthropist? He said some shit like that.
Yeah, then he said Flow nasty like CY Phyllis. Syphilis is spelled with S though. Weezy.
Yo, wait, didn't he say in the Lollipop song? He said, "I told him I licked the rap."
I didn't like that song.
I'm like, what? I'm like, he goes, "No homo, but I licked the rap." But I'm like, what? I'm like, yo, come on, son, and he's gonna get away with it too.
He said, "All black Maybach." I'm sitting in the asshole though. Like, come on, Wayne.
Yeah,
come on, Wayne. He said like a fruit salad. I'll strawberry grape you. Come on, Wayne. Then he said, "I got that white thing sitting on crumb like a napkin on a nickel." Come on, Wayne. Come on, Wayne. You never know what Lil Wayne you gonna get. You get mixtape Weezy's good, but like the other Lil Wayne, like, you never know what he's going to do.
But people don't get it twisted though. He's a genius. That boy,
he is.
He could come in and go anytime he wants.
But he ain't serious no more.
Yeah, exactly.
These people ain't serious, man.
Man, they done tested his life, man. He's truck fit out, all that stuff. So he's trying to hear all that.
He comes to Heat Gang with space boots and shit.
Yeah. One more thing is a lot of dudes don't realize that some rappers are going to be underrated, like, say, Ludacris. And you know why?
Yes.
Because if you think about these rappers, a lot of their songs in their catalogs talk about killing people and or selling drugs. And there's people that spend their whole career not having to mention shit like that on the serious side. Like,
Ludacris used to be like,
man. Luda. Kid Cudi. I mean, there's a lot of dudes. Like, you really.
Can you say J. Cole? Can you say J. Cole? Or
no, he was talking about pushing and stuff like that. It's really hard for a rapper to get any respect without having to rap about those two things. And so, if you think about certain dudes, man, that never have to even seriously talk about that, like that's
like Common,
skillful shit. Like who?
Like Common.
Common, that's another dude.
Common's great.
Like even Andre 3000, like we said earlier, like them dudes, they don't gotta make songs talking about selling drugs or out here talking about killing people and all that shit. So there's a lot of skill with that. Like and Kanye, that boy lost his mind. He's a genius. I ain't like that last album and shit was voodoo. But I tell you what, that's another dude, man. If you listen to his earlier stuff, you'll like it anyway. Before he lost his mind, he ain't rapping about shooting people and selling drugs.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
True.
That's true. Let's take another question. Let me go ahead and scroll down here because we got quite a few questions coming.
Yeah. Thank you guys again. Excellent.
Clay Williams. Now we're going to answer your second question. Clay Kid 100. He's saying, do we think NBA Live will ever beat NBA 2K? And if yes, the answer is in how many years? Who wants that one first?
I'll go.
I'll go quick because I don't really have much to say. But
okay,
no,
go ahead,
you
Rick.
go. You go then. No, you could go.
Nah, because I'm gonna be long as shit, boy. You better go ahead. So.
Oh well, all I'm gonna say is I don't think it's gonna beat 2K because it's not really about the game itself anymore. It's more about the consumer and what they trust. And even if NBA Live is gonna be the shit, people don't give a fuck right now. They're already sick of it. They're gonna still stick with 2K. I mean, you're gonna have a lot of people like myself where I'm getting NBA Live. I'm gonna get it. And NBA Live 15, I think they're taking a huge risk. They got some nerves if they're going to really try to publish this game out the same day as 2K15 and even come out with another game, period. So, yeah, I actually want to play this game now. I want to see what they're trying to do. That's it.
All right. My views on it. I say, will it ever pass 2K? No, but it can easily equal it. It can easily equal it, man. Because I want competition regardless, man. Because I'm tired of 2K. It's like 2K's pissing me off with all these certain animations that's going on. I can sit there and play my board, and I'll just be yelling at the TV when I'm winning, just pissed off because of animations. I mean, Live was good as hell when they had Mello on the cover, Jason Kidd, when they had D-Wade, T-Mac. Back in the day, Live was actually good. And just now in the recent years, they try to sway away from that. It's becoming too arcadey now. So I can say the next maybe I give it 3 years. They can at least equal 2K, and that might be a shot at 2K for saying they haven't improved anything in the next couple years because it seems like they're at their peak. The only thing I can see them adding that's going to take them to the top is if they add crew. Other than that, we got everything we pretty much want. We got a storyline based My Career mode. We have the park that sorted mimics NBA Street in a way with all the different moves and stuff. I'm not going to say it's like that, but it mimics that. Another thing, we have people who love, Madden Ultimate Team or anything like that with My Team. So 2K, they pretty much have everything that we want. So it's kind of hard to say if they're going to get any better.
Good. All right. Well, and that was great input. Me myself, I don't play 2K that often. I'm gonna go 15 this time around. Do I see NBA Live coming back? Maybe, but they will have to innovate greatly in some area, and I don't know where they're going to do it because it looks like 2K is giving the gamer more of what they want in one way or another. So that's my take.
Wanted to say, it's not about can they beat 2K. I just want to always see 2, 3, 4, 5 companies competing.
Nice.
That way, one of the companies knows if we don't put our best foot forward, then it's not going to be looking too good. See, when you're solo, when you have a situation like Madden, you can basically do whatever you want. And yeah, you will lose customers, but at the end of the day, people are still going to buy your game because there is no other alternative. Live last year did not compete. All the stuff I just said about Live, it's not because I didn't want Live to compete. I want Live to compete, but hopefully they can. And people got to remember, a lot of people think that something can never happen. There's a time when Madden couldn't it's not even. It doesn't matter if it's a better game. Who's buying the game? If more people's buying one of the games, then that doesn't mean it's better. That means they're winning.
Right.
And yeah, you mentioned the peak earlier. Everything when you at your peak, there's only one place to go, and that's down. Nothing just gradually gets better forever. There has to be a point where it goes in the other direction. Now, what can help 2K to keep being on top is if the other games keep going down or they have no competition. So yeah, man, everything has a peak, and if your peak is if you start going downhill at the same time another company is going uphill, eventually you will meet and get passed on the way down, and maybe let somebody else take the lead for a while. But no, I would hope that Live can compete. But I just feel like Madden and Live, those two games, man, while they can improve, I just don't think that they're where they need to be. And I don't know how much effort we're going to see in a year. A year is not a long time to make a game, especially when you got a whole bunch of problems like you got in Live and Madden. So I just wanted to go ahead and throw that out there.
Definitely agree with that.
Somebody asked let me see.
See if you can get it back.
Freak.
Oh yeah, and another thing, Wade is at LeBron's camp right now talking to LeBron. I just want to throw that out there.
Is he?
That's what it says. Yeah, it says that right now on NBA.com. It says Wade arrives at LeBron's skill camp. So anybody want to take that into consideration? Go ahead.
I mean,
Probably trying to beg him not to leave.
They all can leave though. That's the thing though.
I just want more balance out east because the West is so competitive. Like this year in the West, well, we're going to see about 3 teams not make it to the playoffs and get about 45 wins. And the East is pretty much the same 3 teams. Whatever team LeBron is going to be on, whatever team Rose is on, and maybe Melo. That's about it.
AB, I can't even pronounce your name, brother. AB Irato. He said, I'm sorry. Gaiden Ray, he said, who had the better career, Kobe or Tim Duncan?
Ooh, I ain't touching that one.
Come
I'm
on,
not touching
man.
that
I'm
question.
not getting on that topic
I'm not
because
touching
I'm not
that
trying
one.
to get chewed up right now. I
Because
think
they're-
it's on the podcast.
That's too close, and if I ain't
If
touching
they
that
both got 5 rings, they equally share the 2000s. You can't say
I was just about to say they're the last of the legends, and I love them both. Tim Duncan is actually my favorite player, actually.
Yeah.
But
that's too hard because you can have that one Kobe
that's
fan.
a great question. That's a great question, but yeah, that's a tough. No.
And the thing is, Tim Duncan never had the flash that Kobe had. He was never explosive and exciting. He was just a fundamental. He was just a beast. He was out here killing people, but it was ugly when he was doing it. Kobe was out here dunking on people and doing all. He was a lot more fun to watch. So a lot of people don't understand how good Tim Duncan actually is. So if you go ahead and look at his numbers and all the stuff he's achieved, you'll understand that he's had a career good enough to even be in the conversation with people that you would never even think. So I ain't taking that question, bro.
But do y'all know what's really crazy though? I don't think Kobe's never won an MVP. He might be the greatest player to not win an MVP.
He got rocked out of 2 MVPs.
When did he get an MVP? Because I remember Steve Nash took 2 of them. Duncan took 3 of them. I think
Shaq has an MVP. He has 1 MVP.
I gotta look that. Man,
he got one.
I don't remember.
Steve Nash shouldn't have got the MVP both of those years. The 1 year he had 81 points. I don't give a fuck what team he was playing. He was a professional athlete, and he didn't get MVP. The 1 year he averaged 40 points for over a month. He didn't get an MVP.
Crazy.
Good, but you know what they started doing? They started voting after the playoffs, and they were losing to the Suns in the playoffs. Yeah. So they gave it to the winner of the series. Okay. But Kobe only has 1 MVP, though.
Yeah, 2008. Damn, I forgot. That's what they lost to the Celtics, right? In 08? Or did they lose to the Celtics in 08?
I think it was. So
yeah.
But go ahead, Chase. You got.
There was another question. I'm sorry, it got lost in all the tweets, and I'm trying to do a find on the page, but I can't find it. But somebody was asking if Ultimate Team was actually saving Madden, and that is a great question.
I don't even know, man.
And that's
pack openings.
Same thing for 2K and Live. All have like an Ultimate Team kind of. This obviously they're not all called the same thing. Well, 2K has my team, but it's the same kind of thing. And the answer is absolutely. People spend a lot of money on those game modes. All the money that they didn't make because people don't buy the game anymore, they more than made back in people that spend money on Ultimate Teams. They spoon feed everybody for pack openings. You don't get a lot of points for your play on 2K or Madden, or probably not even FIFA anymore, because what they're starting to notice is that's a way for them to make additional money. And it's cool. It's a business, you know what I'm saying? So, like, we talked about it, and I've said this for the last year. 2K13, we got way more fucking VC when we had a good game. You got 60 points, 10 assists, 10 rebounds. You won a game, dynamic goals. You walked out of that bitch with about 5,000 VC. Now, you walk out of that bitch with about 1,300 VC. You know, you can't even get a pair of dirty-ass shoes.
Right, that's true.
For that prices, man. Right. Like, so what do? You gotta buy VC, or if you want to open up packs, you gotta buy Madden points, or if you want to open up packs in Madden, you don't have to, but it's gonna take you a long time to try to take it the other way. So yes, absolutely, they can make a lot of money doing that.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Another question from it, and I like how you answered that very quick to the point. AB Irato said, shout out to you, brother. He said, if you could play one game for the rest of your life on any console, what would it be?
Oh, come on, man! Why they get us with this?
Now, listen. Like, there's that's actually super hard for me to answer. There's not one single game that I love that much. There's just too much art out there. It's just too much.
You could give me my top 5, but you can't just say one.
Nah, yeah, I can't do one, but there's a lot of games that I like. There's a lot, and also before I move on and let somebody else handle this, guys, check out Blacklight Retribution on the PS4. My God, they're out of beta mode, and that game is going in. I don't.
There's no more beta mode in it?
Yo, no more beta mode.
Bastards.
Re-download that game again, guys. I'm telling you, re-download that game again.
Well, what is fixed in it?
Play it. Like, listen. I didn't understand it at first. Like when I first played Blacklight Retribution, I was new to it. I was like, all right, how does this work? And nobody really explained it to me. Now, once I understood how things went in that game, yo, that game is hard, man. Like I really feel bad, me as myself, me being a game critic like I am. I'm mad that I missed this, and I'm really mad at myself.
Oh, it was on PC first.
Yeah, it was on PC first. Yeah, respectively. But man, the PlayStation 4 version, man, my God, it's out of beta and it's fun as heck, guys. I can't lie, it is fun. I can't wait. Actually, after the podcast, I can't wait to play it. I can't wait to play it, honestly. But
wait, my shit has been off for days.
The final question is from actually Mr. T-Tech. What's up, bro?
Oh,
Mr.
T-Tech.
Oh, yeah, it is T-Tech. It's Twitter's
T-Tech.
Mr. Tech. He said he can't play NBA without signature shots. I did not know Live doesn't have the actual player shots.
It does, but you can't tell. Like once you go from Live and then go to 2K and look at their jump shots, you're like, wow, that's really the signature jump shot. It's not that huge. It's only the star players, I'm gonna say. Like, you know, for instance, if you shoot with Reggie Jackson and you shoot with LeBron, you know those are two totally different,
right,
you know, shots. But let's say you shoot Reggie Jackson and then Norris Cole, you're like, oh wow, they got the same damn shot. It's not that much different. It's only the star players that got separate signature jump shots.
Okay.
They don't even do the signature celebrations. Like from time to time, you see Durant put the one finger in the air. You'll see LeBron do the, you know, two-step thing. They don't even have that, I don't think.
I don't think they have
so
time
it's
to put all that in there.
Yeah, it's the little things that 2K also has down pat.
Okay.
But they got a lot of glitches too, man.
Last question from J Guy. What up, bro? He said, he wants to know, this is a good one. This is a good way to end the show off. What is your opinion on the state of gaming currently? I mean, we could have spent an entire podcast covering a question like that, but we just want to go ahead and get our last thoughts in. That's a good question, though. I don't want that one first, though.
I'm
sheesh. I'm gonna sum it up like this: it's the quiet before the storm. So right now we're in a desperate spot. Some people might be suicidal at this point, but games are coming. Games are coming, and is it going to be for the good for the most part? Yes. On some consoles more than others, maybe. That's what I'm going to leave it as. But yeah, we're gonna have some stuff to play. So I just say all gamers and rest in ease and hang in there. Just hang in there.
Yeah, I personally think this is probably the best time to be a gamer because now we got so many options. We got the PC elitists, their natural God-given class. They have so many options to go to with Steam coming out, all their sales. We got us console gamers with the exclusives, the ability to play with our friends more. It's just all around. We don't have to deal with fucking Call of Duty dominating the market no more. So that's good. The only thing that's going to pretty much hurt us right now is just these DLCs, microtransactions, and maybe some of these remasters. Other than that, we got a whole bunch of stuff coming out from us, man. It looks really bright. That's my opinion on it.
You want me to go? What was the question again?
Your opinion on the current state of gaming.
All right. What do I think? I agree with what you just said, Chris. But I don't think it's in a good place. I think even though we're all able to interact and they're giving us more features to play with one another, communicate, and whatever, I just feel like too many of these devs are staying on the safe side, and with so much money having to do with the gaming industry, it turned into almost like, what is it? Like sports teams and like music is just. it's not the same how it used to be. You know, we don't get content like we used to get. You know, and the DLC is even mediocre at most, so at best. So it doesn't even matter anymore. I just feel even though they're giving us the features, but then they take so much back. So they give us a gift, but they give us this one hard hit. So even though we get the games, some of the games we want, we still lack in so many other areas, and I don't.
Right.
And I feel like, and it sucks that I got to get a PC, a gaming PC, not because, oh, I want to try PC games, because to be honest with you, I don't play a PC exclusive game like that. I play a game that I could have gotten on consoles, and y'all know how I get my games, and I feel like they're not worth buying anymore because I already know what it lacks. It's not the same as it used to be. And now playing the PS2 games, I'm just like, wow, it even frustrates me more when I look back at my PS2.
I'm about to say, because you had the ability to go back and play super old games, man, like Crash, Spyro, the early Tony Hawks and whatnot. Since you're a computer gamer, like you have the best flexibility out of all of us console gamers. So that's why I say it's good for y'all because you can go back to the classics, whatnot. But console gamers, it's now we're paying for backwards compatibility. So
no, but that's why you don't get. I mean, for anybody out there who hasn't got current gen console, PS4 and Xbox One, just don't think that it's gonna be it's gonna be the best thing ever. Just stick with your consoles for it. Still, if you get a PS4 or Xbox One, just you gotta really be someone who does not listen. And I'm not someone who I listen to too much shit that happens outside. So if somebody goes, oh, this feature this or this game doesn't look that, it really affects me. You see, I'm not someone who says, oh, I'm still gonna get it. It'll really bother me. So if you're gonna get a PS4 and you're someone who really listens to, oh, that game's graphics and it, just don't do it. Try to get the console because you want it and you don't give a shit what anybody thinks about what game. Because if you really get this console and you're basing it on what people's opinions and stuff, you're not gonna have a good time with it. Because right now, the state that these newer consoles are at, it's not really fun. It's not fun at all.
I hear you. It's fair enough.
I got there's so many different things. Well, for one thing, I feel like gaming is getting more commercial. Obviously, we've been playing games for a long time, but it wasn't. I mean, I feel like gamers were looked at as people that wore thick glasses and had snot running down their nose, and that's what it was for most of the time. Especially if you were an adult, you know what I'm saying? But it's more commercial now. We're starting to see it on TV. We got YouTube, we got Twitch, we got all this stuff. So what that means that there's money involved, and when money gets involved, same thing happens to the music industry. Any artist will tell you from the earlier days that when money came in, people started to get involved that maybe shouldn't have been involved. A lot of agendas were put out that maybe wasn't the best, and the wrong people had control over stuff. I feel like that's kind of happening, you know what I'm saying? Because if you look, you got a lot of people having leverage that they maybe shouldn't have, and it's kind of killing other games. But I feel like this is one of the best times to be a gamer because we got the online interaction. But I feel like this is the most expensive time to be a gamer. Because you know what I'm saying, we're not just paying the price of the game and then getting everything. Now we paying for the game, and then we paying for DLC that's already on the disc in a lot of cases. We paying for microtransactions in game. We got the pay-to-win system. We got the pre-order system. We got all this stuff that we got to do after we buy the game. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is the age where games are the most broken and buggy. You know what I'm saying? Because now they have this way for them to patch the game, but now they're using that as an excuse to put the game out without making sure it's finished. Well, not all companies, but a lot of companies. And I don't know. I feel like this last generation of dudes is like the most oblivious as to what you should be treated like as a consumer. Because, you know what I'm saying, we'll pretty much, only thing, it was no holds barred. Everybody was mostly getting raped in the ass, you know what I'm saying, by these companies, with the exception of the Xbox One DRM. That was the only shit. People was like, oh, no. Now, that's the only, that is literally, I can't, you know what, I'm going to say that, and I'm going to also say when people threatened to not play Battlefield 3 because the shit was broken, not 4, but 3, Battlefield, they was going to do a blackout, but they fixed that stuff, and they didn't have to do the blackout. But, like, those two things, like, I mean, I'm sure there's others, but those are the two things that stand out. Dudes will take anything, and if somebody says something, they're going to immediately say you're either a hater or you complain. You can't say shit We make a video saying we don't like remasters because we don't feel like it's fair because we already bought the game. There's a whole bunch of people that goes, "There's no wrong with that, man. You ain't got to play it if you don't like it. Why you talk about it, man? Why you can't?" See, that is the fucking problem, yo. That's why they allowed to do the stuff they do. They've eased all types of stuff into the generation because we've been falling for that shit. This remaster stuff is about to go down. Not bundle collections, but this remaster shit is really about to get out. This stuff wouldn't have flew early 2000s. But yeah, man, it's getting more commercial. More people starting to understand gaming. Especially that Wii U. People can say what they want. Not the Wii U, the Wii. But the Wii got people playing games that would have never touched the game console. And now I'm sure some of those people own Xboxes and PS4s. So that's just more people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to add to what you said.
Yeah.
When you, because I noticed you say this a lot and we say this a lot, but you know what? We actually have to just really admit it. You said, now you know how these games are buggy and glitchy. There's two things I need to say. You said one thing you said was the games are buggy and glitchy, and then they get a lot of shit, whatever. But it's not all companies. You said right. But I'm gonna keep it real. I think it's all companies. I think the ones who don't do it are indie developers. Their games aren't. That's the
Nintendo.
only. No. Besides, I'm talking about like as far as the consoles are going, because Nintendo they don't really have bugs and glitches. I don't consider them even in this category.
Yeah, they're clean. They're pretty much clean.
So I'm saying like as far as the consoles go, I think almost every developer, they're really rushing their games incomplete and they're fucking up their games. Buggy as shit. I just think actually it's the indie developers, and I think, and it's crazy. I don't play indie games, but you can't knock something when you see it's almost like an opportunity, right? And that's how I felt how the gaming was back in the days when these teams would make a game, they went so in because what it did was it's an opportunity for an open door for them to come out with their next title, because back in the day it's not like how it is now. Like what Chase said, it's so commercial. And you can have stupid shit, the dumbest advertisement in the world. And now with these companies, some of these corporate billion-dollar companies, Activision or whatnot, they could publish out incomplete games and still hold their own, and it's not right. You know what I mean? I feel like, matter of fact, I feel even though this company does have bugs and glitches, they still throw out genuine games, which is Rockstar. And I'm not deriding them. It's just a fact. I have not yet played a Rockstar game where I was like, yo, this shit is boring or the story is short. If you guys know any games that are short from them, please let me know, because I don't. I've played their games and I've spent well over at least 12 hours or 10 hours on their games. Mm-hmm. But right now, the state that gaming is in, it's like the indie developers are how the developers back in the day used to be for PS1 and PS2. Like it used to be one of those, they striving whatever, just to make it up there and become one of the top leads. Now it's just they're already at their peak and they're just remastering or recycling shit.
Let me go ahead and add a couple more things to that. It's also a sad time to be a gamer, like, because Sega don't exist. I mean, they exist, but like, there's no Sega console.
Yeah.
All these studios though. That we love. What the fuck is funny?
Because you're like, forget it, go. I'll tell you after.
Yeah, but like all these studios is closing and shit. Dudes is dropping again. What's today? The 10th. They drop a game on the 11th. On the 11th, studio closed on the fucking 17th.
Terrible, son.
Bro, I'm not even.
They could have.
Dead serious, bro. Like, Capcom is out here about to be sold. We got Sonic on Nintendo. We got all these companies being forced to either sign with Activision, EA, Ubisoft. Either you going to sign with a big corporation to publish your game, or you going to gamble and try to do it on a smaller one and risk the chance of your whole studio getting closed. Like, and it's more expensive for us and for the people that's making the game.
Then you're gonna miss out on like some of the best experiences, with Capcom, and it's sad with Capcom too, because I don't understand what the business move they had. Well, back in the days with all their classics, they were almost like a mini version of Nintendo. Nintendo got a broad library of their classic games. Capcom had that library of just classic games. Yeah. And for them for their business decisions on not trying to develop this game the same way, like I would have tried to pull a Nintendo and said, nope, we're gonna make that same game like Mega Man. No, they didn't want that. Company left, made more money on the side with Mighty. What is it called? Mighty 9.
Mighty 9, yeah.
Mighty 9. Look at that. Like, and is sad because Capcom and a couple of other developers are the ones who made the fighting game genre up there, like Street Fighter, Tekken. You know, who made Tekken? You guys know who made Tekken?
Oh damn.
Hey, I'll Google it real quick.
I don't know.
Oh, you have Capcom up versus Namco, and
It's
Capcom.
probably it's Bandai.
Yep,
Alright,
sure is.
You see, you got all these companies that used to make these fighting games, and Capcom was one of those games. You know, SNK versus Capcom versus Marvel. Yeah, and look at them now. Can we ever see a Street Fighter game?
Listen, I definitely agree with what you're saying. Like, as of right now, like there has to be a middle ground. Like there has to be, like, I see this happening in the future. There has to be this middle publisher. I don't know, like what is it? Koch Records for the music industry. There has to be that Koch in the middle for gaming. Like somebody's gonna see this. Somebody's gonna be like, okay, this is wide open here. The gap between the underground and the mainstream is too big. Somebody has to meet these publishers in the middle. And I don't want these indies signing with the big guys, because that's when things get corrupt and that's when things just go downhill. And I just don't want that to happen. So.
It's really not even that. I just want to sort of piggyback on all what you guys are saying. It just seems like, what the hell?
Ricky, why you always do that? Turn your
I just
camera
want
off,
to piggyback, and I just thought of all of us like turning around, like your ass.
Oh my God, son. Anyways, like I was saying, man, it's just the fact that most of the games that we played or loved, like they're not the same. Like we wanted them to evolve, and now they evolved to this bullshit, man. Like Call of Duty evolved into some bullshit. Madden evolved into some bullshit. We're missing good games like NFL Street, NBA Street, man. Like earlier, Chase was talking about Shenmue, or it was somewhere around that.
I'm trying to find
games like that, man. It's just the games ain't feeling the same. What's that bear-looking Banjo or something like that? Banjo. I can't think. Yeah, like we're missing games like that, man. Just I don't know what happened.
They gonna bring Nintendo. They just wait and they just drop bombs on people.
Yeah.
Like don't ever count their games out. They still got their franchise. That's the thing with them, is they have their franchises, but these other companies don't. Chill out, Ricky.
You know what? The question is this, Chase. Before you leave, are you gonna do a walkthrough on Shaolin Monks?
I mean, I'll put it on a poll, but like majority wins. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. You know what? I need to look at the poll. Let me go ahead and look at the poll real quick.
Well, alright, brethren. It looks like it's about to be Chase bedtime here in a couple minutes. So, if y'all made it this far to the video,
I see the shadow right behind him. It's his girlfriend.
It might be this big ass fucking fly that I couldn't kill the whole podcast. This little mother, he's just been flying. And this is a big joint.
I just thought you had Tourette's. You just kept clapping.
I don't know. These flies, they in here mating in the
air. Y'all want to do a quick shout out before we leave?
Huh?
Y'all want to do quick shout outs before we leave?
No.
Why not?
We already been doing those the whole show.
Shout out to my baby mama Clarissa. I will pay you on the 19th. I love you, baby. All right, that's
Ricky,
it.
We definitely not doing shout outs.
Can I do a shout out?
No, you can't. No, you cannot.
Nah, Ricky.
Tell my homie, please.
So somebody mute that man. Somebody mute that man ASAP.
Ricky, I don't even want.
I wouldn't do that, man. I wouldn't jeopardize.
You would do it though.
No, I wouldn't. If I was here, I probably would have been like, "Oh, I probably do it."
Hashtag replace Ricky with Chris. Let's get the hashtag going real quick.
No, you just finished saying Ubisoft made Halo. They will not let you replace.
Hashtag replace Ricky, son.
Nah, I'm all fucked up in the head, but at least I got some. You work at GameStop, son, and you said Halo.
You got them right. You got them right. You gonna get
Destiny?
Who made Destiny? EA Sports. Right now. Guaranteed. I will put my life on the line right now if I got a hotline.
Wait, hold on. You being for real?
Nah, Bungie made that, son.
Oh, alright.
I ain't that much of a big
kid. You better get your suicide note ready.
Right.
You crazy.
You're about to unsub. Oh, man.
All right,
I only got 15.
Any last words? Fucking fly.
What the fuck is that shit, y'all? I just seen that shit fly through your screen.
Bro, the fruit flies is real.
Final words from Abel Green. Guys, thank you for participating. I appreciate it. Chase, I know we everybody here. Thank you guys for coming out. Chris, Ricky,
definitely,
Team
man.
Green, love you guys. Welcome. You already know.
If you want to see the next podcast?
Oh yes.
On Abel's channel. That's on Sunday. What time?
Sunday 6 p.m. Eastern time. The team.
He don't run on Black People time. That Black People time is what I run on. That's why the podcast never start at 7.
Nah, plus it's Sunday. Sunday's good time. That's a good time.
Yeah, so he'll be live. I'll be over there. So we'll see y'all over there. Yep. We got topics that we didn't do today.
Oh, man.
Make sure y'all come through, man.
All right, let me get my last words going in, man.
Yeah.
So go ahead. I want to shout out everybody on here. They put, faith in the little guy. Shout out to my homie Abel, Ricky, Chase.
What up?
And man.
You forgot somebody else, though.
Who? No, bro, shut up, man.
I was gonna say,
yeah. Hey, Ricky.
No, I'm thinking you talking about that. No, shout out Ricky. Shout out UTX, son. Regular Dave, everybody who usually be on here, man.
Yes.
Next week on Dragon Ball Z, we will find out if I am here. Next week on Dragon Ball Z, we will find out if Brother Chris made it.
Yeah, hold up. So wait, are you guys gonna allow a sub on Abel's podcast? Y'all gonna do the same style, or just?
No, that's his. That's his.
I'm locked up. I'm booked this Sunday. This Sunday's
you booked?
Yeah, he ain't with all that.
I'm the Arsenio Hall of this thing. So
hold up. So who's on there? It's me.
If I was Sunday, I wasn't going.
I can't tell. Ricky, you were on last Sunday. If you were able to make it, you were there.
I'm talking about this Sunday.
Oh, this Sunday, yeah. But you're going to a wedding, so that's all.
Before we go, before we
subscribe.
We'll subscribe, but I'm gonna need some more white people to come on the show though. My white.
Hey, I'm Asian, so I'm bringing multi-race in here.
I'm half Filipino, bro.
Yes, white people besides myself.
We gonna grab you.
White.
We gonna get you. All right.
I like white girls. Doesn't that count?
No.
No.
Come on. Well, why everything gotta be racial with Ricky, son?
Man, he the one who just brought up white.
Yeah. What? Because I said I want white people on the show?
We want more Prince Charmings, yo. Shit.
I didn't say all that. See, why you gotta take stuff to the next level of full?
My bad, Chase.
Hashtag replace Ricky with Chris. It will be in full effect tonight.
That shit won't be in the comments. Watch. It might be in already. Hold on now.
Chase, he's gonna be chasing. He's chasing. No, never mind. Shout out to my homie.
What the fuck was that hand gesture?
Yeah, I don't know what.
All right, you prefer the hand gesture? You prefer the person's name?
What the?
Oh.
What am I doing?
No,
don't do that. Don't do that.